Yes, my friends, welcome back. Great to see all you guys here right now. How you all doing today? Big game ahead. Let me guys know. Let me know if you're feeling optimistic and confident about our chances to get a result today. For some reason, I'm not feeling too nervous. I'm feeling okay. I think that we could do something today. I'm remaining optimistic. Sorry, let me just move this little suitcase out the way over here. But it's great to see you guys here right now. Dougs, how you doing? Hope you're ready for this W. Yes, bro. That is the energy I want to see from you guys right now. Pure optimism. Martins, don't react. Ruman, no Jackson, what the hell's going on? Gianni, how you doing, my friend Yonini? What do you think of the team? I'll be discussing the team very, very soon. Don't you worry about that. Get ready for a counter-attacking masterclass. That could be the game plan today. That wouldn't surprise me. We look way better when we're playing against teams that open up the spaces, that allow us to counter-attack a little bit. So if that's the game plan today, we have the players to play that way. But I always find it kind of funny, like, regardless of how much money we spent, we spent over like $1 billion in like less than a year or around a year's time. We still go back to our counter-attacking roots. Like, no matter what players we have, even though we have like Enzo and Caicedo and all these, man, it seems like counter-attacking is just in our DNA, to be fair with you. But I do think that results are more important than anything else right now. So my friends, let's actually assess what the lineup is saying. Let's see what the lineup is saying right now. Let me get things up, my guys. Feeling optimistic. Transitioning into things right now. Team lineup today, my friends. Sanchez in goal. Gusto, Silva, Coral, and Cucurella. Okay. Like Coral playing alongside Silva at the back. Obviously, that means that Disasi isn't fully fit right now. We all understand that. But, you know, I do feel like at times we do miss having Coral's passing range at the back, opening up those angles with his left foot. A few times I've seen Thiago Silva play a safe sideways pass when he doesn't have to. And if he had a left foot, maybe he feels a lot more confident playing forward. So, you know, I'm looking at Cole and Caicedo today. They're going to be key. But in midfield, of course, Captain Gallagher, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, as we knew. And up front, Mudryk, Sterling, and Cole Palmer. So we're going to have a lot of pace in this game today. Cole Palmer hopefully linking these man up, playing these through balls in behind. Mikhailo Mudryk today, get your movement in behind on point. You must offer a goal threat inside the box. At times, and we've seen this in a few games, he is like the last guy by himself behind the entire run of play in the counter-attack. And for someone like Mudryk, with the skill he possesses, you know, his pace as well too, I feel like he could make that Son evolution under Pochettino. And it's games like this where he has to start demonstrating what he's been learning in the training sessions with Pochettino. So Mudryk, big eyes on him today. But the lineup still looks competitive. Quite obvious that Nico isn't fully fit to start the game. But listen, we have options to turn to. Badiashile, great to see him return back to the squad. Reece James is there too. Ugo Chukwu, I'd imagine he will come on as the game goes on to offer more authority and skill in the middle. And of course, Madueke. Washington is like an eternal bench player. And of course, Nicholas Jackson as well too. So, you know what? There's a reason why we're seeing the lineup. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to moan. We've done this so many times. And if this is what the lineup is today, there's full contextual reasonings. As we know that Nico Jackson had a slight wrist injury during international break. That's why I don't think he even played. And of course, guys, after Sassy only returning, he wasn't able to, of course, join up with the French squad. And, you know, Badiashile, I don't think he'll play, but it's very promising that he's finally on the bench. So, you know, I'd imagine that when he returns back, he'll probably play on the left with Cole playing as a left back. I'd love to see both Badia and Cole, like, as the season goes on, being our main two centre-backs in the middle. That would be interesting. Like, they're two incredible ball-progressing centre-backs. Very good playing out from the back. Very authoritative. I mean, they're great. And to think that we have both of these guys for, like, a fraction of the price that it would have cost to have bought Gvardiol. Like, I think we did the right thing by sticking to what we have and signing Badia. But my friends, I'm going to see some of your comments right now. How are you guys feeling about the lineup? That's the most important thing. What you man telling me? Okay, Ruman, good bro. Great to see you here. Yes, Tony, no Jackson. Yep. Adrian, no striker. Reece James Kingdom. We winning this game, honestly. Like, let's not get too gassed and too cocky, but I think we can feel a bit optimistic now. I think when Pochettino said in the press conference that, you know, how the squad left for international break a month ago compared to right now, it's like two different teams. You know, the energy, the positivity, the players are up right now, yeah. So, listen, we're playing at home against Arsenal. After seeing how we performed against Liverpool, I don't think there's going to be any fear. And this is still a very strong team we are seeing on the field with very strong options off the bench to turn to. So it's about making a statement today. That is what we all want to see right now from this team. A statement win, a statement game. And I think if we got a result against Arsenal today, I think the next few weeks are going to look very different, my friends. So moving on. Bramia, when Sterling plays, we will not see the win. Oh, come on, bro. Let's at least watch like a few minutes of the game first before we start getting negative around the players we have. Listen, regardless of how you feel, it's match day right now. So we just need these guys to be on their best form. And let's hope that Sterling continues that form he left off with Burnley against Arsenal today. Because I think Sterling, he needs to have a massive season. I don't think Sterling's had like a massive season now for maybe like 3 years. Like, he's had his moments. He's one of those players where, like, when he stat pads during the season, like, he scores like braces in like a few games. But if he wants to become part of the national team squad at the Euros, he is going to have to step up and be one of the like strong figures for us for this season. And games like this, where, listen, of course, you're playing up front is not ideal, but we still need you. But you know what, my friends, before we even start thinking that it could be solely Raheem Sterling playing up front, let's not forget there's a strong possibility we could be seeing Cole Palmer play more like a false nine role in this game today. That wouldn't be a surprise. Now, I haven't gone on Twitter. Who knows if there's an announcement that, oh, you know, Sterling is playing up front, confirmed by Mauricio Pochettino. I don't think so. But it would not be a surprise if Cole Palmer is playing up front in this game today to allow us to have pacey options out wide on the right and left hand side. You know, Pochettino has done similar things before. I do think that we want to try and give Arsenal's fullbacks something to fear and to worry about. And we do have the pace advantage down either flank if that is the case. And I just feel like if Sterling is that connective guy in the middle, you're solely relying upon him for his movement in behind. But in terms of like dropping deep, holding people off, etc., etc., would you rather have Sterling doing that, or would you take that chance of using Cole Palmer there? Because Cole Palmer, it's not like he hasn't played as like a false nine before, right? That could be a possibility. I mean, what are you guys saying about that? Do you think it's a guarantee to be Sterling up front, or could that possibly be Cole Palmer being that glue between Mudryk and Raheem Sterling? Let us know in the chat, my guys. But moving on, thoughts on Payers getting done dirty by FM. I mean, I haven't even seen that right now. Like, when I buy FM, I tend to buy it every few years because I just, you know, I'm too invested in my saves. I don't see the utility behind buying it every single year. And restarting it again, it's a bit long in it. But yeah, I do have a video that I've been working on Kendrick Payers. I'm trying to do a big thing. I hope you guys will like it. It'll be out maybe, still need up maybe like another week or two to get it done to the level I wanted to be in it. So stay tuned for that one. But Kendrick Payers, I think we've done bits and we've signed a potential superstar in the game for a bargain at this rate. I'm not seeing many teams doing what he's done in the past, like what, 15 years, 20 years. So only special players are able to do these types of things, right? So let's see. To be honest, yep. Gino, we are gonna own the midfield. I like to think so. I do think we have the strength against Arsenal. I'm gonna put on Arsenal's team lineup just to get an idea behind what these guys are actually doing. Wonder what their team is. Arsenal, their team lineup. Yep. Okay, I mean, I feel like Arsenal's matchday graphics are so poor, aren't they? Like, I feel like I could do this. This is kind of dead, but regardless, Raya, yep. White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, as we expected. Rice, Jorginho, and Odegaard. Jorginho, oh. So that must mean that maybe Jorginho is at the base and Rice will play more of that 8 role. So could that be Rice versus Enzo? Maybe Gallagher versus Jorginho. I feel like Gallagher could really make Jorginho have a very torrid time in this game today. And then Caicedo, of course, like going up against Odegaard. And then Saka, Martinelli, and Jesus. So in terms of like the profiles of each team, there's some similarities, right? In terms of how the back four works, the midfield three, the pace out wide in the flanks, and of course the striker that can link them up together. So could we see Cole Palmer doing the Jesus role in this game today? Palmer said himself that he can play up front when he has to. He's one of those types of modern players where they're produced, they're raised, they're coached to be able to be like sufficient across multiple positions. So let's see, yeah. Noveni, Sterling will be up front by the look of things, okay? So you guys are feeling like that could be a Sterling thing up front then. For who is scoring in that team? We have options. You know what? I'm waiting for like a wonder goal moment. Like, I'd love to see Enzo blast it from 25 yards or something, or Connor, or even Mudryk like producing something a bit spectacular at the back. I think that if Mudryk had like a special moment that like kind of sealed a victory, that could be what he needs to really start us like showing levels now going into the future. So it's a big moment for Mudryk, because maybe he's not playing if Nico Jackson is fully fit. So, Mudryk can't rest on his laurels. These are games where you must take advantage. Against Arsenal too, the team that we beat off to try and sign, like, come on, you have to step up today. So let's hope that Mudryk is going to be fully ready for this game today. And you know why? Because even with Levi Cole now at the back, his passing range, I think he could offer us a great like counter-attacking presence with those balls over the top, with like the quality, the backspin he puts on these passes, the way it dips. We do have the opportunity to do something against Arsenal today, so let's see. Drogba Munich class, Palmer false 9 in my opinion. Yep. Tony Tone is Palmer striker. Okay, so some of you guys are feeling like it's Palmer up front. Oh, so Nathan Gissing saying it could be yeah, I mean, that just made more sense to me when I saw that. I just don't think that, Sterling up front under Tuchel, it was a bit more different because we had like attacking mids closer towards him. The wing backs were offering the width. I feel like Pochettino, he's showing that he wants to have like wide guys in wide areas. So I do think that Cole Palmer today, listen, I've got faith in this kid that he can do something. And I'm going to feel a bit confident now knowing that he has the ability to like hold the ball, shield it, bring people in, especially with those through balls in behind, which he's showing that he's a bit of a through ball merchant, which I like, because we've kind of been missing out on a player like this for a long time, right? So, Sterling, Mudryk playing closer together with them runs in behind, Cole Palmer releasing them. Okay, let's see what happens with that one. Son of Chelsea, yes, son of Chelsea, how you doing, man? I saw your photo today in the mega store with Todd Boehly. He was there. That's kind of sick. So, I'm going to have to text you afterwards to find out what you guys spoke about. But it's nice to see, Todd Boehly out there in the cut. Moving on, Black Hole. Sterling, I think Poch values experience. Sterling has played there. But has Sterling played there particularly well all the time? I think there was that game last season, at the start of last season, was it against Leicester City, where second half he stepped up and, I think weren't Leicester down to 10 men, if I can remember. Oh no, or were we down to 10 men? I can't remember now. But moving on, Agent Jorginho. Conor Gallagher today, bro, I need you to bully this guy. I need you to bully him. I need you to bruise him. I need you to knock this guy to the ground a bit. I need you to disrupt his game, yeah? You can get to Jorginho. Like, he is not someone that wants to play forward all the time. And today, I like the fact that, Fabregas admitted that, listen, Jorginho is the reason why I had to leave in the end. For all his, like, great understanding of systems and tactics and how quickly he releases the ball, which means that he's playing it 5 yards here, 5 yards there. George Cesc himself said that Jorginho, I felt there was lots of times where he could play the forward pass and he didn't want to. And we've always kind of known that about Jorginho. I think he's one of those guys where if you play a particular type of way, he is that metronome that you want just to keep the, the tempo and the pace going in your team. But in terms of like proper creativity and stuff, you need to have like better midfielders around him, in my opinion. And I think what Cesc said was facts, to be fair with you. But moving on, J Arch, just need to pressure Jorginho, make him do a lot of mistakes. Exactly. If that means that Rice has to drop deep as well too to offer support, so be that. If that means that Arsenal have less players attacking us in their books, because I think our defense is very solid. I'm excited to see the game between Gusto and Martinelli. I think Gusto can match this guy, and I'm looking at Cucurella. Listen, big game for Cucurella. It's a massive game for Kukurea against Saka. You know, sometimes Kuku can have those games where he does kind of struggle a bit against like the really good wingers, right? Where I feel like his body shape is a bit off. I know that Sebastian Chapuis on Twitter, he's a football coach, and this guy, he's more of a football man than myself. Like, he's got minerals in the game. He's worked with tons of teams, youth teams, international teams, all that stuff. When he talks about football, he's someone that I like to listen to and try and gain insight from. And he'd always really like criticize the details behind Kukurea's body shape when it came to making those tackling attempts. So we know how Saka likes to play. He's not going to consistently run past you, but his timing to release the ball is sick. His give and goes are sick, and he has that goal threat too. So hopefully we can show him down the byline more than cutting him sides. And I think Kukurea, now that he's won the faith of Pochettino, it's time to really show that faith in the game today, because this is a massive game for him. A bit of a surprise to see him play, but circumstances mean that he has to play today, and he has to put in a big performance against Arsenal. We're going to need him. We're going to definitely need him. I don't want Levi Cole getting dragged out of position, because he has to help double up against Kukurea every single time Saka's on the ball. That can't happen today. Like, Kukurea, we spent big money on you. You could have gone to Man City. Like, you're clearly rated in the game, yeah? So today, you need to step up, please. But anyway, my friends, I've got some super chats right now. Always appreciate the support and love. Honestly means a lot. Rejo Park, yes, man. Thank you. We are due for a statement win. If our midfield outplays theirs, look out. Our front three can break their back line. Optimistic, good vibes, up the Chels. Thank you, Rejo Park. That's how I'm feeling as well too. I just think that there was some circumstantial reasons, contextual reasons behind why the start of the season was a bit iffy. I'm not going to lie, you guys saw some of my videos. I was getting a bit panicky at times. I thought maybe Pochettino's like lineup selections. Listen, now that the team has had more time playing this way, hopefully now we have a better understanding of the football. But back then, against a lot of teams that were just sitting back, parking the bus, I just felt like Poch, some of the ideas don't seem to make as much sense against teams that don't care for possession. So we're kind of playing into their hands. That was my thoughts and opinions. But it does feel like now we're seeing new form, as you're mentioning, better confidence, better understanding, and a lot of fit players in this team too, with a lot to prove. So it's a good combination of personalities in the field today. And London derby against Arsenal. It's been a long time since we beat these man. It's not been since 2021. It's not looking good. So we need to make sure that we remind the rest of the Premier League, we are one of the big boys in this league, yeah? We are a team you still have to respect and play your best football to get a result again. Because it has felt like teams haven't even played their best football at times to beat us. And hopefully now we make things change a bit. So Rejo Park, appreciate that. Scott Brown, yes, Scott. Looking forward to this game. So nervous, but hopeful we can get a win. Chelsea 2-0, big up yourself, bro. Love the channel, appreciate that, man. Yeah, I do feel like it could be a result, but let's see how it goes. I want to get too gassed, cocky. You guys know how I can just become a victim to my optimism, like too often. But I'm just looking at the lineup, the players, the personnel, how we've been playing. I think the Liverpool game was one that I went back to actually to get ready for the match preview I made. And, I thought that was a very compelling performance against them, but we probably could have got the result in that game. And that's a good reminder that, these guys don't have fear when it comes to playing against the big teams. Now, we're going to have many of these big teams coming up. So I do think normally in football, it's about momentum. It's about getting that run of results. And I think getting something today is going to be absolutely key, in my opinion. So, yeah, let's hope that these guys are fully ready now for the battle ahead, because we're going to have to do a lot. We have to control this game. If we can get the first goal, we'll get the second, and then sit back and play on the counter-attack, I think we are good enough to seal the win out and get a result. But let's hope it goes that way, right? Moving on, JMC. Kukurea has been good the last few weeks and deserves credit. But him versus Saka really worries me. Mudryk will absolutely have to come back and help in an effective way, which he has shown that. I do think that you know, if there's maybe one detail, and I don't want to say criticism, because, you know, these guys are young. Like, listen, Mudryk in 2 years' time, hopefully he's going to be even better than what he is right now. But I mean, I was looking at like discussions from certain people I know talking about how like Mudryk presses and closes his man down. Like, you know, like for example, Mane at Liverpool would always, I mean, Klopp would always encourage his front three to kind of like curve their runs when it came to, you know, like not only, how am I saying this properly, but to curve the runs of the guys when it comes to pressing up top. Because on one hand, you kind of want to funnel the opposition's passing to the areas in which you want to press them as a team, right? You want to like funnel their passing into weak points. And then two, it also closes down the passing angles as well too. Because of course, defenders are receiving on their stronger foot. So you kind of want to curve your run depending on the stronger foot of the centre back you're pressing, right? So, you know, I do feel like there's little details like that where maybe Mudryk's positioning, and that's the thing about football at the highest level. Even these like minute, tiny details that are so that feel so inconsequential talking about can have like massive ramifications and like massive ripple effects on the field, right? So, you know, these are the little details that Mudryk can add to his game to be more complete. But on the upside, he has shown a willingness to want to like chase second balls. He has tracked back. There was that one game, was like, what game was it this season where he like went on like a 50-yard run back in our half to win possession of the ball back. Like, these are things he wasn't showing last season. And how many slide tackles, or, you know, that willingness to like defend for the team. So it does tell me that there's a player here that is open to learning, that is embracing the different parts of his game, that don't just solely focus on attacking, goal scoring, whatever. And I like that. And I do think that Mudryk, you know, he's really learned quite a lot. He was a bit of like a bit of a naughty boy as he was like rising through the scenes at Shakhtar Donetsk. That's why he got sent out on loan to Arsenal Kiev. And it was then where De Zerbi was like, listen, I've seen you, but Mudryk, if you're not here with me next season, it's going to be your fault. And I think once Mudryk felt that like support and confidence in the manager, like something clicked in him, and like his professionalism went to a different level. And that's when he started to really start banging out gym. I think that when he works out, sometimes people take the piss on social media, I get that. But for me, it's like a reminder that this is what he does to stay focused and to be ready to compete at the highest level. And I like those details because it was something that he wasn't born with. So, yeah, you know, Mudryk today, let's hope he has a great game. Honestly, let's hope he has a great game. But anyway, moving on to another super chat. Hey, man, how you doing, man? Nico is a big miss. Needed an outlet to put pressure on Asna. Arsenal, obviously. We might get bogged down in our own half, and it can be a very long day. What's your analysis? It's weird because we definitely are a team, I feel, that can win that possession battle against Arsenal if we feel like we want to play that way. I do think this will be a game where it's going to kind of ebb and flow. I don't think that either team ideally wants to dominate the midfield, not dominate the midfield battle, but dominate possession on the ball. Because I kind of feel like with football today, it's more about how you can control the game off the ball a little better sometimes than being on the ball at times. And listen, Arsenal have had some difficulties breaking teams down. You know, of course, a lot more teams respect them for this season, but they've been rising to that challenge. They're unbeaten so far, and they're joint top with Spurs. So, for me, I really believe that whoever gets the first goal will have a big advantage for like the rest of the game until maybe an equaliser comes. And I just think that we have the capabilities to play out from the back. I think Gusto, very press resistant. Cucurella, he is my only like weak link. But to be honest with you, listen, he's also quite decent playing out from the back. And Silva and Levi Colwill with Caicedo, and hopefully Enzo making that box in our build-up. You know, we have the quality to play through them. And for me, it really comes down to how the front players are going to be able to receive on the ball. If Cole Palmer is playing up front, there are going to be times where he has to drop really deep, right? And that could be interesting. But then at times, what if that makes us a bit like shorter up front then? Because, you know, Mudryk and Sterling, they can't hold on to the ball like Nico Jackson can, right? So there are definitely going to be, it's not going to be like the most perfect game. But I just feel like if we get the fundamentals right, if we make sure that we are diligent in terms of our structure of the ball, if the wingers come back to help track back when they have to. You know, if our midfield doesn't get caught out in silly moments, if we don't make any sloppy backwards passes where, you know, at times at the start of the season, you know, you're seeing like individual defensive errors from like sloppy passes here and there, because Arsenal, they're clinical. They're more clinical than us. They'll punish us. So we need to make sure that we get those fundamentals and details right. And then I think we adjust to how the game goes. And I'm expecting maybe it to be a bit 50-50-ish. I kind of feel like if we kick off, for example, it's going to be an aggressive kickoff. Like every time we kick off, it's aggressive. We get guys forwards. We play the passes out wide. We look to try and like close the opposition down in their half. So it won't be one of those like games where it's like a Mourinho thing of like, sit back, straight away defend and, you know, show the opposition what you're here to do. We're going to react depending on how the game state is. So, you know, I think there's a lot to come from this game today. And I feel like we are equipped to kind of deal with what comes our way, right? So let's see how that goes. Moving on to Real Rick 10. Do you believe Mudryk at striker? Well, when he played against Leicester City in that 3-1 win, I thought he looked quite good up front. Now, imagine if like we are seeing Mudryk up front. That would be surprising. Obviously, that pacing behind. I don't know how effective he is at like timing his runs like how Jackson would, for example. But if you actually think about it, the whole front three has the potential for either one of these guys to do a shift up front. So, you know what? Sometimes, again, this is only my Football Manager stuff here. I like to have my front three players always like rotate positions. I just like, I like playing more free-flowing football like that, right? But I know in real life it doesn't really tend to be like that. But I don't know. I'm looking at maybe Palmer or Sterling. I think maybe Mudryk simplify his game, play him on the left-hand sides. I think Raheem Sterling on the right-hand side for those underlapping runs, you know, for him to attack the spaces. That'll be quite good for us. And I think maybe Cole Palmer being the glue to link these guys together with the support of like Gallagher and Co as well too. So let's see how that goes. Okay, where we can watch the game. I'm going to put the stream link on in the chat right now. This is the website I tend to use. So I'm going to pin that in the chat. So make sure you guys are like, you know, like stay diligent, of course. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to pin this right now too. If it can let me pin that. Yes. So I've pinned a link to the game in case any of you guys need it. I got you like that. You know how I do it. But moving on. The Blues, yep. Treloan. Chelsea to win by 2 goals. Palmer scores from outside the books. Chelsea will prove the doubt is wrong. You know what? I'm liking this optimistic spirit I'm feeling for you guys. I think the negativity has been kind of boring after a while, and I'm more of like a balanced guy, like the good and the bad together. So like if it's always like just only negative or only positive, it's like, I don't know, it's not good for me basically. So I'm liking that you guys are feeling quite optimistic for this game. We got about 25 minutes left until the game starts, so exciting times ahead. And to answer some more questions, Gilroy, Cole Palmer is very intelligent for the role up front. For what I am seeing, Pochettino set that team up for purely counter-attack with Palmer's intelligence coming into play. I think that could be a possibility as well too. I'm hoping it plays out like that. And I'm just envisioning, hopefully, let's say we even got the first goal from a set piece or something like that. And then we play more transitionally, having someone like a Cole Palmer feeding Sterling, feeding flipping Mudryk, and whoever supports them up front, maybe Conor Gallagher or whatever. So I'm hoping that game plays out how I'm seeing it, to be honest with you. So let's see how it goes. Pack, thank you, Nini. Thank you to yourself too, bro. Curvin, Morgan, how you doing, man? Dexter, Bournemouth. I've not seen the results just yet. Sometimes when I watch Match of the Day, I like to go and surprise, not really knowing what's happening. But we'll see how it goes. But right now I'm going to go on to SofaScore. Let's see what they're saying in terms of like the pre-match build-up. Nope, that is not SofaScore. That is OneFootball. Okay, now we're talking, boys. Yep, always consent. You have to, my friends. Yep. Recent form. Asna. Okay, lineups. Yep. And it's just interesting. I mean, sometimes like the average ratings that you see for players, they don't always paint the full picture. I find it interesting that maybe Jorginho's kind of being ranked a bit lower. Zinchenko, yeah, I mean, all right. So, you know, really, like, I think a lot of players are in decent form for us right now. You're looking at our midfield, and on average, maybe we are just about outperforming Arsenal by like a few decimal points. But I think it just reminds me that the form of both players and teams is actually quite decent. So I do feel like it's going to be like a big competition. I know that Pochettino and Arteta, their boys, got that type of like family relationship. But they're going to want to win today. They're going to want to do everything in their power to get the win against each other. So, you know, I think hopefully it will be a good game. I do feel like sometimes like the games between the big clubs, I can't remember too many classics over the past like 5 years. I think that's the only disappointing thing about the Premier League, is that for all the hype we get in the league, I think the games between the very big clubs, there aren't levels. And I remember that game between like Liverpool and Man City like a few seasons ago, where people gassed it and are like, oh wow, this is one of the best Prem games of all time. But I was watching that game like, bro, this is like literally flipping weekend league on FIFA, where both teams are just spamming balls over the top and running after it. So it's like there's no passages of play in midfield. There's no like nice intricate passing. There's no ebb and flow. There's no nothing. It's just like intense balls over the top. Run. I'm thinking, oh, please. Like, I think that's, again, maybe I'm showing my age right now. That is the only thing I miss about like the big matches back in the day. You know what I mean? They felt like more events where you couldn't miss out on them, because the football you're going to see, the moments that were going to happen, the goals, the storylines, they were like, it was proper, you know what I mean? But let's hope today we can create a storyline ourselves and get this W against Arsenal. Does it show like the recent results against them? I know it's not looking great for us right now. Of course, league table, 11th, 9 points behind Arsenal. Now, if we get the win, hopefully reduce that down to at least 6 points, and that gives us something to fight for, because, you know, I'm looking at 5th place, and even then that's a bit of a risk for Champions League football. We're only 5 points behind. So a win today gets us a lot closer to Champions League spots, and that's what we're in it to do, man. You know, we need to secure Champions League football. I think if we miss Champions League football this season, I think there'll be some very dark ramifications for the next like season and season after. I think that's why we couldn't sign the Osimhen or like the crazy big money striker, because we couldn't afford to without Champions League football. We couldn't like account for the signing without that. So, you know, getting Champions League football could be like winning the league for us just for this season alone. I don't like to say that, but I can accept that we have kind of fallen off a little bit, and we have to climb up the table and prove to everyone why we deserve to be in the Champions League. So today, I don't know, I feel like I need to keep my ambitions high, and I have to see a win today. A part of me feels like it could be like a 1-1 or 2-2. I think that would be disappointing, because in my head, I've been picturing this like, if we drew the game, it's going to be because like we let the lead slip and Arsenal came back, and that's why it's a draw. So that would feel like a loss in my opinion. So I think today a win is needed, man. It just really, really is. And it's time for these guys to step up. But I'm going to answer a few more questions in the chat right now. Samuel, if there's anything that Chelsea needs to redeem themselves against again this season, is against Arsenal. We have had poor results against Arsenal lately, and it's becoming boring. It really is. Like, I've not felt this way against Arsenal since when I was a kid, when like Zola was in the team, when we had Hasselbank and Goody Johnson, and, you know, was Babiaro, I think he was there during the time, all those types of guys. And back when Arsenal were at Highbury, it was literally L after L against Arsenal, and we always lost by like 1 goal every single time. So when we finally broke that Arsenal curse, when Wayne Bridge scored that famous last goal against Arsenal in the Champions League, I think psychologically that gave us a big boost against them, that we can beat them. You know, we are good enough, because that season 03-04, we played Arsenal too many times than we should have, and every single time we lost. Like, I think the most painful defeat though was when we We lost 2-1 against him at Highbury when Hernan Crespo scored that like beautiful 25-yard curler, and you're thinking, oh shit, like we're gonna do it. And everything just went down after that. There were some good times, like Crespo, Adrian Mutu, like this guy was a techie, skillful striker. I've always felt like Mourinho was very harsh when he got him sacked from the club for the cocaine drugs he was doing, because you know, these commoners football, these players like on big money, like drugs is not like it's something that gets like hushed up, and you know, no one discusses that. Clubs protect the players, etc., etc. So the fact that Mourinho didn't protect him, yeah, that was a bit crazy, to be honest. But I don't know why I'm going down memory lane right now. I think that's what Arsenal makes me do. Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool. I always think about like the games back in the day, in the past. Some great games. But I think this season I want to start seeing wins against Arsenal again. I want to see us beat Man United. Like, if there's one club I don't really like, it's always kind of been Man United. I don't know what it is about that club, but I hate the fact that we've also not beaten them for time, or we just constantly get draws against them. I think it's getting a bit ridiculous right now. I think the last time we beat Man United was like the 5-4 Carabao Cup game, right? Been way too long. So hopefully this season we can start to right some wrongs. Yeah. Moving on. Buchai, I hope and pray for a win. Yes, bro. Let's pray collectively. Yeah. Jojo John, I like Cole Palmer in the centre. What do you think? Yep, I've been saying that too. I think Cole Palmer today, I want to see him up front. I want to have like, you know, pacey, you know, wide attackers attacking Ben White and Zinchenko. I think there's pace in behind we could potentially exploit. Let's hope that's the case. Samuel again, I really hope we win. We need to win to kickstart our season. I feel like this season is yet to start for us. We have some serious games coming up, and this win, we need to build the morale. I fully agree with you guys. I think I did find a tweet somewhere that kind of just like puts our big game record into context, especially at home. It's been a nightmare. It's been awful. Let me go to my bookmarks. Hopefully I don't have nothing like Buki saved. Nope. Bookmark. It's this one, right? Shit, which one's bookmark again? Is there something wrong with me? Nope. Where is bookmark? Well, I can't access my bookmark tweets. Nope. Definitely not there. Lists, nope. Community, nope. Boost my business, nope. Bro, where is bookmarks? Okay, alright, so I need to go here then. But this record right here, it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Obviously, look here. This has to improve now. This is getting ridiculous. I mean, it speaks for itself, no? Flipping hell. Liverpool, just eternal draws against Liverpool. Yeah, Brighton, Brentford. You know, most teams in the top half, we've not had a great time against recently. So I do think Arsenal it will be like a psychological boost that we need now, you know? I think Enzo and most of these guys only know defeats most of the time. Like when Enzo signed for us, he didn't sign for us to be fighting to get W's like this. So I do think we have to step up today, and I hope the guys give absolutely everything to get this result today. I really hope so, man. I really do. But going back to answering some questions, I'm seeing a few more here. Lawrence, Poch has never lost against Arsenal. That is a very interesting stat. Maybe share the link to that one, bro. I think I might have to click on that one. Craig, Jose stitched Mutu up because he told him not to go on international duty, and he did anyway. Yeah, I think there must have been more reasons behind why Mutu was kind of just like scapegoated like that, because you know I really liked him when we signed him from Parma, especially with like his start to the season for us too. Really good, like, you know, Crespo, Goody Johnson, Mutu. Very good. Goody Johnson, very classy striker. Especially that partnership with Hasselbank. Obviously, you guys, I've been a season ticket holder my whole life until like the handful of like recent seasons because like I got to do all this stuff. But yeah, crazy memories, especially the 03-04 season when Roman, when it was announced that he was going to buy the football club. I was like a kid at the time. I was in Ghana on a family holiday for like, I think the first time going to Accra. And my dad was calling me up, letting me know what was happening with the football club. I didn't really sink in because I was quite young. But the money we spent, the players we bought, it was, yeah, memories. It was honestly like memories we'll never forget. And I think Mutu and your Crespos and all these guys, Joe Coles, Glenn Johnson, who I thought, I really liked at the time. People used to call me Glenn Johnson back in the day, actually, which is which is funny. But yeah, good times, good times. I guess my memory, I think one of my best memories from that season, actually one of my worst ones, is when I went to the Champions League semi-final first leg against Monaco. That was funny. Like I remember I was with my dad and some of his friends, and we went to the pier where Roman Abramovich's super yacht was there. And I know that his son at the time was like kicking ball on the yacht. I don't know. I felt like some peasant stuff, like all the peasants watching the rich guys do their thing. I didn't really like that, to be fair with you. But yeah, that game against Monaco, to this day, I will never understand why Ranieri forced the game that stupidly by deciding, you know what, now that Monaco are down to 10 men, why don't I play with 3 full strikers up front now? Like, we lost the midfield battle. We honestly lost that game. And if it wasn't for that stupid tactical decision, I think we get to the Champions League final against Porto. And I do think that's the reason why Ranieri was sacked in the end, because a game of that magnitude, to make such a calamity mistake like that, wow, it was... But again, maybe these things happen for a reason. But those earlier seasons, the Champions League pain, messing up that season, semi-final against Liverpool, the goal scored, when we all knew that goal never went in. Like, there was a lot of heartache back in the day. So when we finally won the Champions League, I think it's like one of the best Champions League wins in my opinion. So actually like one of the ultimate underdog stories too. Yeah, I know we're a big club, but the squad, the team, the aging stars, it was like the final hurrah. I think that was just like one of the great like Chelsea moments in history, to be honest with you. And yeah, I was at the Champions League final as well. Yeah, just you know what? I'll put my hands up. I've been quite fortunate. I've definitely been fortunate. I've always been quite privileged too, of like being able to like get so much access or go to so many games. Like even like growing up too, I was going to Chelsea every week. I used to sit in the East Stand uppers. So I know maybe some of you guys might recognize me from there. But even being able to sit there and get like the perfect view of the game, I think that's the reason why I started to get quite analytical and tactical, because like when you see the game from like that position in the stadium, like it just opens your mind up in terms of like what happens. Then you notice like passing patterns, then you notice stuff like this, stuff like that, the movement, the runs, the shape, and all those little details where it just naturally kind of just all made sense to me eventually. So that's the reason why I even did YouTube, because I've always been like a diehard Chelsea fan, and I was just like, I need an outlet to be able to just like express this side to myself, because I don't really have anywhere else to do that. And who would have known that I'd be able to like do this for so long? So yeah, it's been, in life you just never know what's going to happen. Honestly, you never have an idea what's going to happen, and the actions you take, it's crazy. But anyway, I'm just going down memory road, just talking about myself. Let me answer some of your questions now. We have about 10 minutes left until the game starts, my friends. Okay, Wendy. Yes, Wendy, great to see you here. Nini, do you think Poch only sees Ian as more of a forward-minded player? And is it possible that we'll never see him at left back again? I mean, Wendy, it's starting to kind of feel like Poch just maybe doesn't rate him playing as a left back. I mean, obviously at Burnley he played more as a wing back, which maybe allows him to get forward a lot more to support the team in the opponent's half. But maybe Pochettino feels like 1v1 defensively, maybe Ian's a bit too weak, or he feels like if you have like wingers up front, can you afford to have a fullback like him? I'm not too sure. Like, I would think though that you know, against smaller teams, I think Ian's more than good enough, especially the threat he brings down the left. I've been a bit disappointed that I haven't seen Ian get any moments at left back, even during pre-season. And like, when he didn't get any games at left back in pre-season, I think that kind of told me afterwards, okay, I'll never see this guy playing there at all, unless it's like the most disgusting injury crisis we've seen over the last few years, and he's forced to play there out of necessity. But it does feel like Ian is going to be used further up, and I think that's why Ian maybe isn't signing this extension just yet, because he doesn't feel safe right now, and I don't blame him, to be fair with you. So moving on, Alex. Yes, Alex Mod is here. As a wise man once said, this is not Chelsea. Yes, and I don't know the context. Maybe I missed that, my guy. Sorry about that. Almighty Supreme. Kukurea and Corwell will prove to be the deciding factor in our game. They click on their wing, and we're good for it. Now, I'm looking at that left-hand side. Caicedo, Corwell, Kukurea. They have that Brighton connection. I'm hoping that the understanding of each other's game is going to give us like a little bit of an edge when it comes to playing out from the back, especially now that Corwell is playing in defense. That is the key thing. And, you know, I understand why he's playing this like wide left role, but I'm hoping that it won't be like that permanently, playing this for Tongan role. I want him to be on the left side of the back too. I think that's where Corwell could really go on to be quite like, you know, I mean, hopefully, fingers crossed, like a legendary centre-back. So, I don't know. Kukurea, Caicedo, Corwell. I'm hoping for big things from these guys today. Moving on. Alfred Lamptey, we got this. Yes, Mr. Brown. Wagwanini, everything good, bro. Bro, I'm feeling optimistic. I'm not going to lie. I do feel like today we can actually cause a big surprise against Arsenal today. I feel like we can do it. Arsenal are a great team. I think we have the individuals, but I think the Premier League really shows now that being a team is even more important than having the most gas individuals in your team. I think Newcastle are like the prime example of that. I think the fact that they when they got taken over, the way they decided to grow and build was very interesting. Obviously, maybe the fact that FFP limited them from spending crazy money instantly meant that they had to be smarter and more methodical. But they're higher than us right now. And I think they've destroyed Crystal Palace today, right? I need to look at the results. But last time I checked, they were winning 4-0 against Crystal Palace. Let me go into One Football on my phone here. And, you know, a lot of the players they signed, listen, they bought some very smart players, right? And it just goes to show that how you play as a team is more important. But shit. Okay, I'm seeing the results right now. Okay, Man City, Brighton. Yep, Newcastle, Palace. Forest, Luton Town. Forest didn't... How can Nottingham Forest not beat Luton Town? I think that is ridiculous, not going to lie. Did Andre Santos get any minutes? Did he even play? Did he do anything? Absolutely not. Andre Santos, what a stupid line this was. Not even like not even a minute off the bench. That is crazy. That even guys like Sheikh Kouati getting minutes off the bench. Nah, that's mad. Now we need to get this guy out and send him on loan somewhere else immediately, because this is stupid. But I mean, Forest has been filled. Dominguez, Sangare, Mangala. Alright, fair enough. 5 more minutes left, my guys. Ayo Hassan, how you doing, my guy? What's up? Larry Neal, yes, Larry. Great content, Eni. Keep going, my man. Appreciate that, Larry. Thanks for the love, man. Mark, who is your favorite all-time Chelsea player? That is a hard one. You know, I'd have to say, actually, it might surprise you guys a bit, but it might have to be John Terry, because like when I was a kid growing up, yeah, John Terry was like, you tell yourself, if I was ever a football player, I'd be like so cool with the fans, and I'd always like do the little extra things for them, and you know what I mean, be that like united figure at the club. That's what John Terry used to be like, especially when I was growing up. Like, there was a story where, obviously I told you that I was in Accra when Roman Abramovich first took over, and I think when we played against Liverpool, I think my dad's got a plane to fly out to the game. I think that's when Jasper Gronkia scored. I think that famous goal, which kind of made all this happen for us. But my dad said that on that flight to Liverpool, he was on the same plane as all the players at the time, which was mad. And he told me that at the time, there were two little like kids who were like United fans, and he was like, you know, do you want to get an autograph? For the players were there, and obviously they're shy and nervous and they're excited. So he went up to John Terry and he asked, John, you know, can I get an autograph? Was that okay for my boy and for these little boys here? And John was like talking to him, being bare nice, being like, yeah, of course. And then he offered to go around the plane, getting the rest of the autographs from the players at the time. And he did that. And like for all the players that signed the book but didn't put their names down, like John Terry made sure that he wrote all the names down of the players to make sure that, you know, we knew exactly who they were from. And there was always little, like, just little stories and moments like this from John Terry. That, and I don't know, like for me, he's like Mr. Chelsea in my opinion. He's the guy that will get into any team, any greatest all-time team of all time. And I think that's why I've always liked John Terry like a lot, to be honest with you. So I feel like Terry would be mine, but for my cult favorite players, I've always liked Luiz. I've always liked, obviously, Drogba. I liked Essien as well too, Ballack, especially Luiz. I just think that the personality this guy had was crazy. Arjen Robben, I used to love him growing up too. And again, the fact that we sold him to Real Madrid just like that, like I was depressed when we actually sold him. I was like, how are we selling Robben and Duff going just like that? It was, yeah, it was hard times, not gonna lie. But yeah, man. Thanks for some of the questions you guys are asking. Let me move on though. Josh Moore, I'm glad to see Mudryk getting more game time, but using Sterling as a striker, not on the wings, is not it for me. Now, I mean, hopefully you guys, if you need a link to the game, if you go to my pinned comment, you're gonna find a link. I think I'd have to find out where Sterling is playing when the game actually starts, because a part of me feels like surely that has to be Cole Palmer playing up front, right? We'll see. Interesting that Havertz doesn't start this game. You know my thoughts and opinions on him when I did the little collaboration with Bavs, but this is an Arsenal team that we can take on. Pochettino greeting Arteta with a hug. Okay. Let's see how this one goes, man. I'm feeling optimistic, you guys. Before the game starts, give me your score predictions right now in the chat. Give your score predictions right now. How do you see this game going? Let us all know. Raheem Sterling. Good start. Braids FC. Okay, who is better, Tottenham or Chelsea? Bro, you can't be asking me that question right now. Come on. Dan Yee, is Diego Costa considered a cult? I definitely think Costa is considered a cult player at the moment. Again, for me, you're a cult figure if you have those unforgettable moments where they'll last in the memories of fans for years to come. I think Costa's like league-winning moments, the controversies on the fields, off the fields, the personality, the presence. He was like the last proper title-winning player that we signed, in my opinion. Diego Costa, because when we signed Costa that season, when Fabregas came, Costa came, all those great players came, you just kind of knew, okay, like, I think we're guaranteed to win the league this season. And yeah, Costa was like the best icing on the cake. But obviously, moments of silence now for Sir Bobby Charlton, who passed away today, if you guys didn't realize. Yeah, crazy. Come on, boys. Oh, come on. This has to be it, man. I'm getting so pumped right now. Oh. This is it, boys. Come on. You guys, 2-1, 1-1, 3-1, 3-1, 3-0. Okay, you guys are feeling optimistic. Good. Only positive energy right now. Come on, boys. So it seems like Palmer then. Yeah, he's about to kick off right now. That's it, boys. Come on. Exactly. Cole Palmer up front. It just made sense. That's it. Arsenal pressing us high. Cole plays it back to Silva. Back to Cole. Who's Cole found? Sprays it wide to Kukurea. First time pass into Enzo's feet. Good playing out from the back. But just can't find that connection then to Mudryk. Okay, win that. That's yours, Cole. Yes. Oh, Enzo, he's carrying the ball down the left-hand side. Outside the boot pass, gets blocked off. But even Levi Cole, I'm not going to lie, for someone so young, I think he is probably the best young centre-back I've seen play for us. I don't think John Terry was that good at this age, in my opinion. I think he definitely got better when he was like 21, 22. But Cole plays like he's at least like 10 years older. But what a pass behind to find Sterling on the right-hand side. Come on, Raheem. Hold the ball off. Good play, Raheem. Played Raheem. Good shielding, Raheem. Force the corner. Oh, unlucky. Great play, Raheem. Caicedo wins the second ball. Back to corner. Gets blocked off. Enzo. Doesn't hit the target. Good start. Exactly. This is what I was saying, you guys. You know, we're going to start off aggressively. Look at the men we have inside the books. Caicedo wins that ball back. Connor, just a nice composure then to shift that ball to the left foot. But Enzo, man, I feel like he finds himself in these positions. And once if he can get his first Prem goal, I'm hoping he will be a lot more clinical in these moments. Like his body was leaning back a bit too much. He didn't connect properly then. Like if that, again, I was growing up watching guys like Frank Lampard, right? So if that was Lampard in that position, you know that's on target bare minimum. But anyway, it's a nice start. Good intensity, nice and aggressive. Again, second ball, one finds Cole Palmer. Come on, Cole. Oh, Raheem, the pass behind Raheem. Oh, Palmer, that was a poor pass, man. Poor pass then from Palmer. Now, Arsenal have regrouped now defensively. Like, for me, like, hopefully Palmer will be like, you know what? I'm going to use Sterling's run on the right-hand side as a decoy so I can open my body up and take a shot. Like, he has that quality in his game. But anyway, great pass from Cucurella. But anyway, I like in the start. Nice, aggressive. But closing Arsenal down in their half. Yes, put that pressure on them. Forcing them long. Yes, that's it. And Cole wins that ball easily against Gabriel Jesus. Good start. Exactly. Palmer in the middle just made too much sense, to be fair with you. Way too much sense. Enzo finds the Cucurella. Wide option on the left-hand side. He's carrying the ball forwards. I'm liking the pace. Yes. Mudryk was a good idea. Good idea in that moment. But see, we aren't just like sitting back. I think that if we can get the first goal, you'll then see us slowly drop our lines a bit more. But I think right now, we want to make things difficult for Arsenal to play through us. Okay, Gabriel finds Zinchenko. Back to Martinelli. Back to Saliba. Cuckoo, okay. So I think the game will kind of be like this, where at times either team will be like regrouping back and like maintaining their shape, yeah. But Raheem, yes, Raheem, played Raheem, good play. Line breaking pass from Silva, back to Caicedo's pass is intercepted in that moment. Arsenal are playing it back to their goalkeeper. They're trying to stretch us forward to come onto them a bit more. But I feel like we're doing well to keep that compactness in the middle, right? So it seems like it's a 4-4-2 off the ball. Gallagher is pressing up front alongside Cole Palmer. And it's a flat midfield four of Mudryk, Enzo, Caicedo and Sterling getting ready to try and force the counter press right now. So I do think that Arsenal are going to look to try and find Martinelli and Saka wide. But if Cucurella, if he's in a main alert like this, like what we saw there, I'm gonna feel optimistic, because Arsenal and most teams, if you're gonna keep your shape compact in the middle, right, you have to use the width as an outlet. So they're going to look to try and play quick balls over the top to try and find their wingers. So it means that the 1v1 battle between Gusto and Cucurella is going to be key, because I think our midfield shape is going to be good today. Like, so far, a lot of backwards passing from Arsenal, nothing forwards, no real progression in the first like 5-6 minutes. They would have felt a little bit rattled after the intensity in our start, and it's good that we're letting them know what type of game it's going to be today. Yes, Cucurella played Cucurella. That is what I saw this guy do at Brighton. That aggressive intensity. Oh, great pass from flip Mikhailo. You had to take it wide there, not cut inside again. Like, little details like that is a little bit annoying. Bro, you had all that space on the left then. Oh, super pass from Palmer. Come on, Raheem. Not the best cross, unlucky. Okay, the timer says time. Sorry about that, my friends. Arsenal win that back. Okay, that should be working now. Cool. Thanks for that. But how are you guys finding the start to this game so far? Oh, Palmer. That is going to hurt. I think that is going to be a sore one. Is that a yellow card to Palmer? Hopefully that's yellow or not like a flipping red or something. Palmer striker. How long have you been a Chelsea fan for? My whole life, man. I didn't have a choice. I mean, my dad just indoctrinated me from an early age. That's how it tends to be, right? When I have a son myself or daughter or whoever, be the same thing. Like, this is a Chelsea family. Like, you can't be anything else. I'm sorry. But look how tight and aggressive Cucurella is getting to Saka. He's not even letting Saka turn. That's how you have to play against Saka. And the fact that Cucurella is being this alert today is making me very, very happy, yeah? Very, very happy. Well played, Cucurella. Enzo. Cole finds Cucurella. Unlucky. Oh, Martinelli. Finds Odegaard. Plays it back to Martinelli in the right hand side. Gallagher is there to drag back and wins the ball. Yes, Connor. Captain Connor right there, man. Great player. Now we have a counter-attack of our own. And Rice is taking him down. And that's a yellow card, ref. That is a yellow card, ref. That is a flipping yellow card, ref. Book him. Oh, these referees in this country, man. That is the most blatant yellow card offence. What are you... Oh, my God. Are you stupid? I guarantee... we will get an instant yellow card if we do the same thing. I guarantee that will happen. That's a yellow card, man. Okay, Cole sending Cucurella to get forward. Oh, shit, he slips. Cucurella. Cole blocks off the angle well. Enzo comes back to help and Caicedo sweeps that away. Good. We dealt with that then. But that's what I mean by those little silly mistakes that come from nowhere, man. Can't be slipping up because of nonsense like this. Like, it's a wet pitch today. We have to be even more like alert in terms of how we're moving that ball. So no stupid mistakes, man. Please. Mudryk. Cucurella gets tight again. That's like 3-4 tackles won by Cucurella against Saka so far. Oh, yes, corner. Mikhailo off. Referee. Take your card out. Good. But right now, I think Arsenal look a bit rattled right now at the moment. Great pass between the legs. You know, we're looking good, man. We're looking good. We are looking good now. Anyone else have trouble with VipPro getting invalid request data? I'm not too sure about that, man. Cucurella back pass to Sanchez. Sanchez, no nonsense today, my guy, please. Oh, Mudryk with the chest control. Nice play. And he's the give and go on the run. Connor releases it to find Palmer, who finds Sterling. Gusso's making the overlapping run. Sterling crossing the box. Oh! Handball! Handball, ref! Handball! VAR! Handball! Oh my God. These referees in this country. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, man. VAR, wake up at Stockley Park, bro. Come back and start flipping refereeing this game now. Mad. That's yours, Gusto. Caicedo set to sweep it up. Yes, played, boys. Played. That's it, boys. Handball is going to be reviewed, surely. It has to get reviewed. It has to get reviewed, man. Honestly. What is going on? Yes, verdict, VAR. Come on, give us this penalty right now. Give us this pen right this second, yeah? Flipping. Yes, Cucurella again. Yes. Come on, man. Cucurella is giving me life right now, bro. He's actually giving me life right now. Cucurella today. Yes. Right now. This. That's it, ref. Stop wasting our time. That's a pen. Are you stupid? That's a pen, ref. Oh my God. Come on. Give us this penalty right now. Palmer, get ready to take this pen, bro. Get ready to take this pen, Palmer. Get ready to take this penalty. Start focusing right now. Start focusing up right now. It's a handball. Stop wasting my time. Stop wasting our time, referee. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up. Get it rolling now. Please, get it rolling now. How many times you got to see it, bro? How many angles you have to see it from? The first time you should have known straight what this is. Yes, penalty, 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 penalty. First goal coming our way, boys. Come on. Let's go. Ref, come on. You're wasting time now, man. Quick, quick, quick. Yep, yep, yep. Yes, dickhead. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Cole Jermaine Palmer. Yes. Step up right now, bro. Step up right now. Step up right now. That's it. They can't handle the intensity. They can't handle it right now. Penalty coming our way. Goods. What kind of defending is that? Arms all over the place like he's trying to fly off the field or something. Yes, Cole Jermaine Palmer. 2 out of 2 goals incoming. I know this kid's got it right now, man. I know he's got this right now. Come on, boys. That's it, Cole Jermaine Palmer. We're doing this right now. That's it, Cole. Yes, Cole. That's it, Palmer. You're scoring this, bro. You got this, Palmer. I believe in you today, Palmer. You got this right now, Palmer. Palmer, you got this right now, yeah? You got this right now, Palmer. Come on. This is a goal. You're like, come on. It's going to be a goal. Come on, Palmer. Come on, you guys. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. Come on. Let's go. 1-0, man. Come on. That's what I'm talking about, man. 1-0 up, first goal our way. Let's control this game now, boys. Let's control this game now, boys. Come on. That's it. Composed, super penalty as always. Palmer. He's left the shackles of Pep Guardiola. He's come to sign for us right now. He was ready to blow. This kid's been ready to blow for a long time right now. It's the second goal against Arsenal. This guy... Let's go, my friends. 1-0. 1-0. Let's make this a statement win today. Let's make this a statement win. Everyone's on point right now. Oh, Mudryk with the back heel flick to find Connor. Well played, Enzo. That's yours, Cole. That's yours, Cole. Good. Kick him on the floor, man. That's it, man. And yes, let me update that score right now. I'm getting too carried away here, man. Nonsense. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Let's go. Hold that. Hold that. That's what I'm talking about. Arsenal looking rattled right now. They can't play out effectively. When they try and find Martinelli or Saka out wide, our fullbacks are tight. They're aggressive. And they're stopping them from getting forward right now. Advantage our way so far. Look at the shape of the team right now. This 4-4-2 mid-block. Arsenal are struggling. They are struggling hard right now. We have two men. Rice is dropping that much deeper now to get on the ball. That much deeper. We're forcing them back. All these like pointless passes backwards. Saliba's now free wide, but Connor's there eating up the yards to close the angles down. Palmer is there too. He's just like literally hovering around Declan Rice to make sure that the Arsenal centre-backs can't play the pass into Rice or Jorginho unless they drop really, really deep. That's yours, Mudryk. Yes, Enzo. Yours, Cucurella. That's yours. That's yours, Cucurella. That's yours. That's it. That's it. Good. 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 Right to some little like dark arts game from Cucurella. I'm liking it so far. This is the type of personality. Like when Tuchel said that Cucurella is like our Aspilicueta. We haven't seen Cucurella come out his shell for a long time, right? He's doing that right now. So come on. Today I'm really impressed with how aggressive Cucurella is starting, and I think he's kind of reflective of how we're approaching this game now against Arsenal. So I'm here for it. You know? Like this season has been like a revamp now for many players like Gallagher, Cucurella, even Raheem Sterling, a few of these guys right now. So Pochettino is having a very positive influence with the squad right now, and he deserves massive credit for that. But anyway, this mid-block 4-4-2, look at Arsenal's passing. Look at how Gallagher and Palmer are always trying to make sure that Rice and whoever can't get on the ball. See Gallagher swarming, Jorginho, he fouls him, and he disrupts Arsenal's momentum then. Good play. Good play. Like Gallagher, bro. Like, I think Mount had to leave to allow Gallagher to really shine. And I rate Gallagher so highly for not giving up and wanting to make it here. It's been hard. It's been difficult. Like, he's not being valued. But he's making sure these performances now. This is why you have to take him serious. And you have to realise the value he brings to this team, yeah? So, massive credit to Connor. Honestly, massive credit goes to Connor. But look, Arsenal, sideways, backwards pass, Jorginho, of course. It's a shit pass off the field from Jorginho. He's not coping well right now. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Yo, like, I was hoping the game would kind of go like this, yeah? And so far, I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed. Let's now do something we don't typically do, and let's get the second goal when momentum's on our side now. We can do this. Anyway, Enzo, great control then. Plays it back to Levi Colwill. Who's he going to pass it to? He's waiting for Arsenal to come onto us a bit more before he releases that pass. And he passes it back to Sanchez. So we're trying to force Arsenal to come onto us a bit more now. Cole, who does he find? Like the way he just wraps his body around his clearances too. Up the field, and Connor's there to eat the yards up and press the keeper, and it's back our way, and Colwill. I mean, that's the youthful inexperience. Like, the quality to chest that, but then he kind of rushed the second phase then. But yeah, 20 minutes in. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling optimistic right now. The same passes. Now Zinchenko is moving deeper. Martinelli, 1v1, forced backwards again. Forcing Arsenal back. One of the few times they play through the middle. Deal with this, boys. Deal with this. Hey! One of the few times in 20 minutes. Obviously, Arsenal are a good team. They got the quality to do this. But Rice completely fumbled that then. Like, what was that attempt? Like, he tried to make the pass then to a teammate, but he just got it completely wrong then. So, listen. We need to stay alert, pay attention. But right now, I feel like they look a little bit rattled. I mean, that was a nice idea from Cole, but I think the execution was too ambitious then. There was no way Gallagher was going to control that ball on a field like this. But anyway, the second ball was nearly won then, but it was lost again. Ball finds itself now to Martinelli. Gusto. Yes, Gusto, show your man up. That's it. Sterling comes there to support Gusto. Rice. Oh, yes, Gusto gets his body in front. Is that ours? Nah, that was theirs. That was theirs, to be fair with you. But that was good that Caicedo was there to mop up the danger and offer support then. I thought Gusto nearly had that. I thought Gusto nearly had that moment then. And boys, please pay attention. No stupid sloppy goals being conceded from corners now. Nothing against the run of play. We have had the game against Arsenal so far, yeah? The game is going our way. Please, no slopping. Why am I seeing Enzo Fernandez on Saliba? Why am I seeing Enzo on Saliba, bro? Oh, shit. Oh. Good. Oh, my God. Like, bro, why am I seeing Enzo Fernandez marking Saliba from set pieces? I know we don't probably have all the personnel. I know Disasi, of course, is not going to help, right? But maybe that's honestly the best we can do. We have to make sure we're not conceding sloppy like corners in this game today, because that's going to be kind of nerve-wracking to deal with. Levi Corwell plays that to Connor. He's just like this ever-present figure for the team. Close him down and we force Arsenal backwards now, yet again for like the millionth time within 20 minutes. Raya's looking for a passing option. Jorginho is getting closed off by Conor Gallagher. Gabriel's playing it back to Raya. We're shadowing their midfield really well so far. I think that's even Zinchenko. So Gabriel is moving really wide to the left. And you're even seeing Zinchenko now moving to midfield to become a passing option to help try and play out from the back. So that really tells you what you need to know about how effective our mid-block shape has been. See, another sloppy pass out from the back this time. Raya losing the ball. And it's now a throw-in now. And we now have possession of the ball again. Okay, I'm liking the tactics, I'm liking the setup, and I'm liking the focus and the application of the players right now. Oh, Caicedo, unlucky. Fuck off, Martinelli, shut up. Good. And it's nice to see a Chelsea performance where we're kind of bullying the opposition. I'm liking the fact that we're knocking these men on the floor. We're taking guys out. Okay, that was Silva. No wonder Silva didn't get there. Old man Silva. But see, he wins the ball and he takes his man out too. Good. Batter these guys. Bruise these guys. I don't normally condone this type of stuff, but today we need to make this like we need to remind Arsenal. We need to remind Arsenal what it used to be like for them. It needs to come to Stamford Bridge and leave it with bruises and losses, yeah? So the fact that our players are up for the challenge and the fight today, I'm here for it. I'm really here for it. Good. Martinelli, Saka. They definitely have like a bruise or two right now. Okay. Arsenal trying to press us. Sanchez hits that long to find Mudryk. Oh, that was a nice play. Nice idea for Mudryk then. Oh. Martinelli down. Yes, big derby tackle from Silva. Arguably 2/3 for sure. But today, I'm here for them, man. I'm here for them, Ollie. Yes, he asked him again. Look how we're closing the angles down. Odegaard's rarely been in the game. Rice is now moved to the left channel. A lot of passive passing out from the back. And what is that? Ah! Okay, wake up, boys. No, Caicedo, not like this. Foul him if you have to. Yes, we've won that. Clearance. Oh. That was a bit slack then. There was like a miscommunication breakdown from that moment then. That was a nice run from Jesus though to force that. Okay, back again to Arsenal. Yes, we want Arsenal to have the ball. That's more than fine. Since we've scored, Arsenal have had 80% possession. But most of that possession is in their own half. Rice has moved further up now, trying to be an option now in that left channel. So I'm going to pay attention to that one. Ben White, free on the right hand side, finds Saka in the left, in the right half space. Back again, no, yes, good defending. Good defending, Silva, good defending, Silva. Good defending, Silva. Good defending, Silva. That's the experience coming through. That's it. We can't get too complacent playing without the ball though. Like, we got the quality to maintain it too. And have a bit of ebb and flow. Like, don't just soak up the pressure now. Saka with a set piece. Oh, I don't like this. I'm seeing Enzo against Saliba again. Yes, Cornwall, yes. Don't know, no. Yes, Cucurella played. He finds Raheem on the right. Come on, Raheem. Shit, yes, Gusto. Come on, Gusto. Come on, Malo. Force him back, force him back. Yes, yours, Gusto. Played. Yes, free kick, ref. Come on. Good play. Whew. That burst of pace then from Gusto. But that's going to be a battle. Him and Martinelli. Pace merchants down that right flank. But he sticks with him. He's persistent. He wins that second ball. And then he wins the free kick for the team. Well done, Gusto. Well done. Very smart play from Gusto. I agree for SB. Very good play. Now, this is it. Set piece, quality. Mudryk. Come on, Mudryk. What do you have for us right now? Come on, Mikhailo. Come on, Mikhailo. Is that going to be far post? Far... Okay. Not the best one. But let's close them down. Martinelli just hoofs that into no man's land. What kind of fake control was that from Saka? Nah, Cucurella's there. He's on Saka in this game today, man. Cucurella is not playing with Saka. Oh, corner. Right in the diaphragm. That's going to hurt. Okay. Let's look at the stats right now while the guys are getting a bit of a water break. I think right now Arsenal's threat's grown a bit more in the past, like since we've scored the goal basically. It has grown. Look at Cole Palmer. Yeah, exactly. Enzo telling Sterling. That's Palmer. Nah. That's Palmer. Goods. Good Raheem. Hey, listen, I know Raheem wanted to take that. I understand why, but Palmer had this. Look at the composure. Like, now it's all good now that he scored. Footballers, man. I swear they're funny people. But that's the average score rating so far in this game. That's it. Second ball, one. Okay. Oh, Cole Jermaine Palmer. This guy is the truth. I'm telling you, man. Palmer, what a fucking signing this guy was. We got some... I mean, Conor Gallagher, bro. Fucking, what a player he's becoming. Oh, that would have been a beautiful goal if that went in. Conor Gallagher attacking and driving in the space. Palmer takes that shot early. That is so unlucky. Nah, I'm happy with this performance so far. Boys, girls, everyone else, I'm happy with what I'm seeing so far. This is what we were hoping to see. I think this is why we were feeling kind of faithful in our team today, yeah? Let's make it 2-0 before the first half whistle ends, boys. Come on. Like, I'm actually so invested in this game today right now. Like, I don't think I'm always this crazy on streams, but right now, nah. I'm in that stadium right now. Okay, another sloppy set piece. Like, I don't like the cameraman honing in on Enzo and Saliba in the box together. Like, I just don't like that matchup. Come on, boys. Like, see what I mean? Arsenal, of course, the most flipping goals from corners this season. What, 16? Oh, how does that make any sense? Okay, Martinelli finds Jorginho. What's he going to do? Come on, kick out of play, George. Shit pass. Shit pass. Yeah, I see what's Cucurella. Look at Cucurella. Eat the yards up. Come on, Cuckoo. Played. That's it. Just to force Arsenal back. I rate that. I rate the application. And now it's out of play. All because Cucurella ate the yards up, put the burners on, and stayed diligent with his role today. I've been very impressed by Cucurella in this game today so far. I've been very flipping impressed by Cucurella. He had to be big today. We spoke about him in the pre-match show, and he's delivering so far. That's it. Arsenal, yep. I find it interesting that Zinchenko is... Arsenal are kind of playing like a back three at the moment. Zinchenko is moving the pivot alongside Jorginho, and Rice has moved further forward right now in more like an 8 role. Jorginho's dropped deep between the defensive line to receive, but he doesn't have a passing range. So all he's going to do is play it back into pressure. So thank you, Jorginho. Yep. Rice, but Gusto's on him. Again, like the play out from the back, I know Arteta he's sweating right now. Like, this wasn't how they were preparing for this game. Being 1-0 down to, I mean, it's not looking good for them right now. Raya's passing's been all over the place so far, but he finds a decent pass to White, whose control was dead. Enzo receives, back to Silva, back to Cole back to Sanchez. Back to Cole, who spreads wide to the left. Who's he found? Again, I think Cole has been forced to play this type of pass a bit too much. I think that's been the only disappointing thing about us. Like, we're not keeping the ball like we could be doing. You know, why is Cole forced to have to play these, like, you know, long passes into no man's land for no reason? Like, let's not waste possession for the sake of it. Like, come on, let's still be serious, no? Okay. Mudryk. Yes, he's watching Ben White. Gallagher is there, just trying to close off the angle for the pass in the middle, which we're doing very well because Odegaard's influence is very minimal in this game so far. Very minimal so far. Backwards pass again. Enzo's eating the yards up to close down Jorginho, but then it was a bit too late. Mudryk wasn't alert then to deal with Saka. It's little mistakes like that. And now Arsenal have found themselves further up the field in our half. Switch ball to find flipping Jesus, who's drifted by, but Sterling is there. He deals with that. Gusto skips away from him. Back to Raheem Sterling. Plays it back to Gusi. And Caicedo ball over the top. But again, I think that's the only fear when you don't have like a proper striker that can be that platform to hold the ball for you. That is the only thing. But I kind of feel like, come on, boys. Let's keep this ball a little bit. Let's like love the ball a little bit now. Let's not tire ourselves out on a wet pitch in a game where it's raining like this right now, where we're chasing lost causes and giving the ball away. Let's not like lose these turns. Let's not like lose possession this easy. Come on. Like, we spent like come on, with Enzo and Caicedo, we can keep the ball a bit better. I'm sorry. Like Cucurella plays it back to Cole. Cole's passing is either like losing it forwards or just playing it straight back to Sanchez. And now long kicks. Bro, like what is with modern day football where teams just, they're like scared of possession all the time? I just don't understand it. Like, the cynical part of me could say that both teams have mainly been playing sideways in the back and looking to play for those 1 or 2 moments. Good play, we won that. Stupid pass from Jorginho. Of course we're going to win that flipping second ball. Back to Enzo. Yes, Enzo! Unlucky. Oh, the skill, the Lapaketa from Enzo. Nah, he's balling out right now. Hey. That's why we spent the money on him. I feel like most players lose that ball then and nothing happens. But Enzo, just the quality and skill to maintain that then. That was impressive. That was good play. Back to Gusto. Caicedo. Caicedo plays it back to Gusto. Our turn to keep the ball a bit. Thank God. I have kind of missed having a bit of possession right now. Nice to see that. Back to Cucurella. Cuckoo, of course, is going to play it back to Colwell. And Saka this time is a bit frustrated, yeah? Is that frustration, Bukayo Saka? Is that frustration I'm seeing right now, yeah? Okay. I feel like Cucurella might be in his head a little bit. I know, listen, I get it. Saka, I mean, he's been knocked down like 3 or 4 times now by Cucurella. Come on, he was bound to like get some revenge soon, right? But I like those little moments. Okay, Mudryk, I mean, again, Mudryk is not Drogba. He's not going to win that with his chest. Oh, Ben White with the stupidest haircut of any player this season. I'm not going to lie, I think Mudryk could definitely improve his trim. But I think Ben White is just got the most douchiest, like, proper basic ass football haircut I've seen, not going to lie. Proper, like, Euro trash nonsense. Why am I hating on a man's haircut? This is what Arsenal are doing to me right now. I'm turning into a massive hater. Come on, yes, Cole Palmer, when he's on the ball, I'm on alert. You know, I start paying attention. Oh my God! Is this it? Is this it? Oh, brother, Connor. That was good play. Enzo with the backwards header. That was nice improvisation, but that was offside, right? Offside. Look at Enzo, that was a nice timing then of that run. Oh, nah, Connor's offside. I don't blame him. Ooh. Okay. Enzo footwork. Very clean footwork. Yes. They're trying to make Arsenal come out. Exactly. He's 100%. Does Ben White spray before games? I don't know what this guy does, but he just looks like a proper douchebag, not gonna lie. Oh. That's yours. Arsenal now, one of the few times their backlines creeps up into our own half. Gusto up against Martinelli, who's playing it backwards. That's what most wingers do these days. Nah, piss off with that back heel, man. Miss me with that nonsense. One of the few times Arsenal are really in our half trying to force something. Ben White with the overlap, but Cucurella is there against Saka. You shall not pass against me today, my friend. Gusto, show your man up. Rice. Back to Zinchenko. Plays it backwards, yep. Okay, Saliba carries it. Finds Saka 1v1. But Saka, you're not going to get past your man. Of course you're not. You absolutely not. And Mudryk gets fouled for the 10th time, I swear, in this game. Like, Arsenal, like, if the ball finds itself to Mudryk, we take this man out instantly. I mean, come on, referee, wake up to what's happening right now, no? But my God, these games are actually so tactical sometimes. I mean, I respect it. That's the nature of the beast in modern day football. I'll be honest with you, I do miss the times where maybe the players could maybe like determine things a bit more. I'll be honest with you. Fair enough, but here's what it is, my friends. Levi. Yes, wins the second ball. Yep, more backwards passing from Arsenal. I think Palmer and Gallagher are not sleeping when it comes to their role today. I think Palmer is a very impressive player. Very impressive. I mean, he's so effective in so many different phases, right? Off the ball, on the ball. Like, this is a proper football player. Yep. Forcing them back again. Okay. Now we've got no one there. Our midfield has to come out. Enzo has to come out. But they've messed up that passing sequence then. Thank God. Okay, we have like less than 10 minutes now until the first half whistle ends. It's looking promising. It's looking okay. Michael laughed my ass off. Nini woke up and decided to be a hater today. Today, honestly, like, I want all the bad ball to Arsenal in this game today. Like, we need to win. I came here for a statement win. Like, since international break, I've been dreaming for a statement win, yeah. This has to be it. And I'm liking that this team knows what the assignment was today. They knew what they had to do today. Look at Cucurella. This is good body shape positioning. Yes. Martinelli, you're not going to get past him. Why are you wasting your time for? Just play the pass backwards. That's all you've done in this game. Yes, Zinchenko. Yes, Caicedo's there to win that. Shit, we don't get the second ball then. Okay, Enzo is getting ready in case the ball's played to Jesus, but Cucurella is on top of flipping Saka this whole game. Hey! This guy thought he was Luis Suarez. I mean, what was that? That's your Sanchez. Come on, all day. Like, what of all... I'm not going to get cocky right now. I won't get cocky right now, but now it's a breakaway. Enzo's leading the attack. Carries it. Could back to Raheem. Oh, fuck's sake. I understand why you have to pass back, man, but god damn it, modern day football, for God's sake. Modern day flipping football, man. But I think we are, so far, 42 minutes in, I think we are in control of the game so far. Come on, ref. He took him out, bro. What's going on? Ref. My lord. Sheffield United, 8 p.m. kickoff on a Saturday night. I would be pissed. I would be pissed if that happened to my club, honestly. Oh, yes, Silva, Cole. Yes, I'm loving the combo today. Gusto plays it back to flipping Silva. Back to the Caicedo. Passing option, please. I want to see a forward pass. Back to Enzo. Plays it wide to Malo Gusto. Enzo's back to receive again. Come on, Arsenal. Press us, please. I beg you, press us a little bit, please. Please, press us. Come on. Come in packs. Silva. Oh, that was a nice... I mean, this Palmer is a fucking intelligent football player. My God. Come on, Raheem. Oh, Raheem. Good song, please. Can this be it? Oh! This fucking Cole Palmer. My God. This guy is a football player. This guy is a football player, man. Gusto. But again, why am I seeing Gussie taking left foot shots? Was that the only option? Was that the only play? But again, we've gone back to the little mid-block 4-4-2. Also, I've not liked this whole game. Jorginho, bro. Like, if I was Arsenal, I'd be taking this guy off second half, realistically. Anyway, Jesus gets taken out again by Thiago Silva. Oh, come off it. Ref, man. But right now, we are bullying Arsenal. Like, physically, they cannot match us right now, and I like that. It's a welcome change, I'm not going to lie. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat right now. I hope you're saying us some good stuff. I'll be not comfortable with Arsenal's ball possession in a half. I mean, I've not been too nervous right now, I'll be honest with you. There's not been much quality. Let's keep things real. Mark Smith, arrogant ass. It's not arrogance, Mark. It's not arrogance. I'm trusting the system because it's working so far. Of course, moments like this, anything can happen. Gusto, show your man up. Yes, he's offsides. Come on. But Mark, it's not arrogance. Don't take my demeanor for arrogance. It's just confidence of what I'm seeing, and I feel like the players are delivering the results right now. I think they're delivering at the moment. So I got faith in the team at the moment right now. Daniel, Cole Palmer, what a player. Shout out to Joe Shields. Yes, Joe Shields. Thank God this guy's got more influence. Getting some big players for us right now. Enzo, the switch ball. Finally, he plays the switch ball. Finds Raheem Sterling on the right hand side. Come on, let's kill these guys off now, Raheem. Raheem, penalty again! Ref! He took him out, bruv! Oh. Silva, you got this. I know you got that experience, of course, of easy. Easy from Silva. Oh, can I say to my brother, not today. Not today. Yes, Connor. Force the pass back. Force it back. Oh, good play from Gabriel. Great play. Yes, Cucurella. Yes, Cucurella! Oh, what a fucking game from Cucurella today, honestly. I'm so happy for this guy right now. Let's kill these guys off. Cole Jermaine Palmer, what can he produce? Back to Enzo. Enzo, take that shot! Oh, Enzo, man. I feel like Enzo, like, he has to learn how to... Like, you know what Lampard would do, yeah? He wouldn't be, like, standing in the stationary position to receive to take a shot. Like, he would be, like, timing his run so sick that when the pass is coming his way, he's naturally taking that shot in his stride, right? I think Enzo can do that. I just think that, you know, if there's, like, space you can attack, you don't always have to be in that space. Try and, like, arrive into it sometimes. If you want to take a shot, is what I'm trying to say, yeah? Because I just felt like that was the type of space where you need your guys, if they're going to take that long shot, they need to hit the target, in my opinion. But anyway, come on, it must be like literally in the next few seconds, first half, 1-0 up. It has to be the case, right? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, boys. Okay. Okay. This is something we can build from now, yeah? 1-0 up, first half. Goal from a Cole Palmer penalty. And I think right now, tactically, we have won the battle. We are edging things at this point in time. I think that it's gone to plan. And now that we have the first goal, it means that Arsenal now have to change their plan up. They have to change their approach. They have to react to us. And I think it's a decent position to be in my opinion. A very decent position to be in. So, my friends, how are you feeling about this first half? Share your thoughts and opinions. Come on. Let's discuss how things went. What players did you like? You know, how are you finding this performance? Are you feeling nervous? Are you feeling confident? Please let me know below, my guys. Anyway, Dugs, Nini, bro, you didn't force a laugh against Burnley. I'm going to need it if we get the W. Go crazy, bro. Listen, I'm not here to force it against teams we should be winning against. But today, yeah, we get this win against Arsenal. I might even take this shirt off. Okay, I ain't going to go that far. But yeah. Listen, I'm going to go absolutely mental. Alex Lorenzo. That's just like a sexy ass name. Cucurella, man of the match performance. Saka is honestly Cucurella today. It's like, you guys, like, the important thing behind why Cucurella has been so big today is that because we're using this 4-4-2 mid block, because we're stopping Arsenal playing through the middle, it means the few times they try and play forwards, they're going to look to try and find their wide outlets in Martinelli or mostly Saka. So it means that in that part of the game, on that side, it becomes a 1v1 battle. So the fact that Cucurella, his anticipation has been on 100. The fact that Cucurella is being this tight and aggressive, where this is like Rudiger levels of obnoxious defending, you know? Rudiger levels of obnoxious defending, where he's getting in this personal space where I'm sure Saka is sick and tired of just smelling the effort from Cucurella right now. And I'm sure he's not smelling too good at the moment. The Cucurella is doing that role superbly well. He's leading the counter-attacks. His alertness is reading the counter-pressing. This is what we signed him for. He had his personal issues last season, as we learned. I'm sure when players find out that they can't supply the requirements, this is when you really learn what they're about, right? Oh, the club are trying to sell me. Fucking Man United are trying to get me on loan. Nah. I signed here last season. Me and my family are happy living in London right now, yeah? I am not going and leaving this club without a fight. And Gallagher, Cucurella, all these players right now who had lots of doubts around them, they are stepping up and they're making sure they're being seen right now. And honestly, I've got full respect for them. I mean, Cucurella to come back big like this when he was basically going to be out the door, it's impressive. He'll get credit for me. Lots of credit from me. And today, this is prime Cucurella. And hopefully now Pochettino, please feel like you can start using left backs and not always having to use Levi Cole as a left back now. Please, like, you got a good team, you got a good squad, you got good defenders. Kukurea, well done, my friend. Moving on though, Richards. Kuka has been amazing today, yes. Noah, Gallagher powering through, love to see it. Conor Gallagher needs to get more respect. I still see man every now and then saying stuff like, oh, but Conor Gallagher ruins the flow of our passing. Bro, like, you're just talking out your ass. Like, there's nothing on... When you watch games like this live right now, what is he doing wrong in this game today? You know what I mean? It's just like he's still being seen from last season, and he's not being respected for what he's doing right now. Do you think Pochettino will play this guy in the team for what? Because he comes to training first out of all the rest of the players? Come on, this is Chelsea Football Club, for God's sake. That nonsense don't happen here. So he's here on full merit. He's our captain, and he's leading by fucking example, yeah? Anyway, moving on to Casey Day, and I'm going to try and minimize the swearing. Hopefully no kids are fucking watching this. No, I'm joking. That was silly of me. But anyway, Casey Day, man, had Palmer score that attempt. Dude is a baller. Shout out to the chats. Keep the blue flag flying high. Come on, let's go. And he didn't say that. But yeah, Cole Palmer today. You know, we were talking about him before the game started, and we all felt like Palmer was going to play up front. It just felt like it made more sense. Like in a game like this, I want pacey guys out wide, attacking Arsenal's inverted fullbacks. And I think Cole Palmer, you know, I spoke about him in my reaction analysis video. He is someone that is comfortable on the right, the left, in the middle, and up front. He's a complete football player. His height, how he plays off the ball, on the ball, his reading, the back heels, how he keeps the game flowing as well too, the goal threat, the composure. I think this is a phenomenal piece of business. And, you know, I thought that he surprised me. I was expecting a very positive surprise from Cole Palmer when we signed him, and he is living up to the goods right now. You know, as I kept stressing all the time during the summer, I think Cole Palmer is ready to blow. He needs to have that platform now to show that he is ready to blow up. We've given him that platform, and this kid is not disappointing. He is not disappointing whatsoever. To come in like that and show that he's one of the key guys right now, that's statement stuff right there. So Palmer, my friend, keep this up. Cole Jermaine Palmer, honestly. Very impressive, very flipping impressive. Anyway, Ollie Taylor, we're looking like absolute flannels getting slapped up last year. Oh, that hurt, man. I'm happy to see us have a bit more bite about us again. Aggressive and on the front foot, exactly. You know, it's nice to see that the physical level up. Like Pochettino, there's a reason why he got these guys doing cardio and gym work, because he probably noticed we're moving like puskies on the ball. I mean, listen, last season, yeah, I think Conor Gallagher was like a pinball type of defender where he was bouncing off opponents left, right, and center. Like, I don't know how this guy got this much stronger in the space of a few months. I don't know what these guys are doing in training sessions, yeah, but it's having a clear advantage, and we are looking like an intense team that has the physicality which we missed before, yeah. So I think it's nice to see that we can play against Arsenal and kind of hurt these guys, kind of knock these guys to the floor, brush them off, you know, take no prisoners with our tackles. I think that's a big game performance in my opinion. Waynard, you called it. Man City will regret letting Palmer go. I did, and it's because I saw what he was doing. You know why? Because I've always kind of, every time Palmer came on for Man City in games I watched, he just always like clicked and in sync. He was in sync with what was happening. He wasn't like a weakness. He didn't play within himself where he looked to just, you know, impress the manager, keep shit basic and only do the simple stuff. No, he looked like he was also another part of the team. And like when I was clocking those types of details, it made me realize I think there's a lot more to come from him. And like at the start of this season, when he got the goals in the Super Cup final, and then of course the goals against Arsenal in the Community Shields, I thought he was ready. And even like now, you know, he wins the penalty and he's like, listen, Sterling, you know, you're my big bro. You looked after me at Man City, but I'm going to take that penalty, Raheem Sterling. I'm going to take this penalty right now. Yeah. And I think when you're seeing a kid show that type of confidence, composure, I think for me, he kind of communicated that he was ready to blow. And I think this was great business, in my opinion. But anyway, moving on to Jaskan Batsy. Man City had Julian Alvarez, where he can slot into any part of the attack, We have Cole Palmer, exactly. These players are important, and I just find it so funny that, you know, when we signed Kai Havertz, Havertz should have been like a Palmer, because like Havertz used to look scrawny like Palmer. You know what I mean? For some reason, someone decided that Havertz was going to be a striker because we didn't have a striker, and I think we kind of ruined his development and his potential. Not gonna lie, I think we really capped what he could do, because, you know, Havertz used to be silky like this, but now we have the right manager, the right ideas, the right personnel. We're using players the right way, and that's the most important thing for me. So I think Palmer, yeah, this kid's showing quite a lot right now. Anyway, digital downloads. Take mid off, bring on Jackson for the second half. I think we can wait. I think right now we have the tactical advantage. So when we make subs, it's for tactical reasons. It's either to maintain the leads, and it's just, you know, maintain the intensity. I don't think we have to force nothing. I think we can wait until like the 70th minute. We can keep playing this way and then see what happens later, right? Goku the Great. Yes, another Dragon Ball fan here. There is room for Mudryk to make his runs. If only they can set Caicedo to release him. I think every time, I think Mudryk's look bright, but let's not forget that Mudryk's been getting hacked and fouled quite a lot by Arsenal. Like, Arsenal are not taking any risks with Mudryk's pacing behind, and they're taking him out. I think Mudryk's won a few fouls. Like, if I was to go to SofaScore right now, I guarantee I'm going to see like quite a few fouls against Mikhailo. Let me see what's happening there. But in the meantime, I'll still answer some questions from the chat. So, Fakoredi, the first half was so impressive. Let them keep the momentum up loose. Yes. Okarin Solomon. But Gallagher, though, he's good, but should reduce on back passes. And you people, don't be selfish with ball. You'd rather give out an assist to a free man. Bro, I don't know what you're talking about right now. Are you forgetting the move that nearly made a second goal when he burst forward into space and then released Cole Palmer? Like, you can't be... You spent a lot of time writing that comment. You forgot that? Like, come on, bro. Please. Not today. None of that nonsense today, my friend. Adita, we fixed top 4. Let's hope we do, man. We still have another big 45 minutes ahead of us. So it's not over yet, but it's promising right now. LGCFC. I'm loving this, but it's sad to think that if we did this at the start of the season, you know why we couldn't? Is because we played against a lot of bottom half teams. We play against teams that are sitting back parking the bus. They're not Arsenal. They wouldn't come to Stamford Bridge and play this way. So that's the main difference, bro. But it's nice to know that there's more life for this team, and we're not suckers that are going to keep going down the table. So that's good to see. Gianni, Poch is a tactical master. I think so far, first half, he has the advantage. Let's hope that maintains in the second half, though. We still have a lot of football to go. Like, I'm not going to get too gassed or too cocky or too excited. There's still a very good team in Arsenal, and Arsenal have come back with many a late goal throughout this season. So they deserve some respect for the team they are right now. I mean, I'm looking at a flipping Arsenal team, and they're scoring goals from corners, and they're ranking the highest in the league for that. This was never in Arsenal's DNA, so there's still a lot more football to play right now. Last night, Doug, we need Gallagher's energy press. I like Jackson. Yeah, I'm sure Jackson will have his moment as the game goes on. But I think right now, I don't think any subs have to be made unless it's injury reasons. And I think everyone's kind of fitting okay right now. My only thing is, though, how is Mikel Arteta going to react? That is the thing. He was tweaking up things like crazy. Like Arsenal, if you guys can see on screen, obviously Zinchenko moved to make a pivot with Jorginho here. Gabriel stretched to the left. Saliba stayed in the middle. Ben White stayed on the right-hand side. And then Rice was in the half space alongside Odegaard. I still feel like the way we handled our shape in terms of like stopping Arsenal playing through the middle was really good. And whenever Arsenal try and find their wingers wides, their wingers are forced to play backwards all the time. I mean, look, the lowest rated attacking player right now is Saka. Let's look at Saka's stats. I mean, look at these zones in the red heat map here. Normally, Arsenal are finding Saka here time and time again. And Saka can cut inside, which allows Ben White to make the overlap. Or he can combine with Odegaard or whoever. But look, his stats right now are looking poor. Ground duels won, absolutely nothing. Possession lost 11 times. Saka has lost the ball in the first half 11 times. He's given away 3 fouls. The guy is rattled at this point in time. And why is that the case? Because of this man right here on the left hand side. Look, wherever Saka is, Cucurella is there to sniff and smell the danger up. 1 clearance. 5 tackles already. That must be the highest in the game. It must be. Bro, fucking 7 out of 7 ground duels won. This is why we signed this guy from Brighton for stuff like this here. Are you seeing this? 7 out of 7 ground duels won in that first half against Saka 1v1. Aerial duels. Possession lost only 3 times. He was fouled twice. Of course, Saka's fuming right now. Look at the accurate passes. The long balls. I think this is what... the last time I think Cucurella played this well... Actually, no, not the last time. He's played well this season. Let's get that right. But his performance against Dortmund in the Champions League second leg, that was also a good performance where he was showing similar parallels. So I think Cucurella today, I think this guy wants to make sure he's part of that Spain squad for the Euros. And I think if he continues this way, now that Ben's not going to be in the team for like at least a month or two, now for the next game, Pochettino has to think, am I going to play Cole on the left side now? Or am I going to maintain Cucurella here, who seems to be a renewed player at this point in time? So we're going to find out, my friends. But going to Mudryk, how many times was he fouled? Because this guy was fouled like stupid. Okay, he was fouled twice then. Fair enough. But anyway, my friends, let me answer a few more questions. Moving on. Edita, Cuckoo's new... Happen Saka lol. Bro, that was... Nah, you need to... Bro, like right now, they have autocorrect for a reason, Just give you a heads up on that one. Because I do not understand what you're saying right now. Alaska. Cucurella pockets Saka easily. Giving his best Joe Cole impression. But come on, Saka's not Ronaldo, so I'm not going to force that one. Views from the 6. We are doing well. But I want to see Sterling's goal for FPL and Mudryk's dribbles. Okay, that would be nice to see. Finley. Cucurella doing well, to be honest. I don't think Saka is fully fit. Yeah, he probably isn't. But who cares? Okay, Tomiyasu's on. Tomiyasu's on the field. All right, interesting. Again, I guess he's feeling the injury right now. But my friends, the second half is about to start right now. Do not go anywhere. Do not jinx this performance. If you are here right now, stay here. Leave this watch along on in the background. Do not jinx the result because of whatever reason, yeah? Please. It's bigger than me. Yeah, it's for the football club. It's bigger than all of us right now. Okay. Ooh, second half. 1 sub made. Tomiyasu is on the field. I think we're maintaining the same thing we're doing, but I wonder what tweaks now Arteta may make. That is the thing. Okay, Jorginho being kind of mids, but what did we expect? What did we expect realistically? Okay, back to flipping Saliba. Come on, Saliba, do something. Can he do anything? No, you can't. You can only find Jorginho. And Jorginho, 1 ball over the top, finds Jesus, but he is not Jackson. He is not Drogba. So he's not going to do nothing with that. Oh, great pass from Silva then. Cole clears that. A few more panicky clearances, but I think it's that type of game today where we're looking to get the result at any human cost. So it doesn't matter how ugly we play at times. It's about securing the 3 points today, making that momentum, and breaking any psychological blocks that we have against the big teams right now. Because we haven't been a big team in nearly 2 years. So this is a serious game right now. Okay. Gallagher's there shadowing Jorginho. Jorginho doing the finger pointing. I need to play it 5 yards backwards. Okay, sideways again. Okay, I'm being a bit mean to Jorginho. I mean, I still respect the guy. Anyway, Rice finds Jorginho, who carries it a few more yards forwards. Stops the ball, points a bit more, and then plays it backwards again to Saliba. Okay, I'm being mean, I know, but I can't help it. Jorginho finds White. Very airy pass. And we win the second ball because that's corner fucking Gallagher. And that's what he does. Mudryk, make the overlap right now. Yes, good release by Connor. Mudryk, left foot cross. Oh my God! Come on! The shameless celebration, I love it. That's what I'm here for. Come on, boys! Let's go! Come on! My God, what have I just seen? Come on! Oh my God, what is going on today? Yo, all that nonsense, you know why? Because a shit pass from Jorginho, a shit play from George. You forced the pressure on. Thank you, Jorginho. Conor Gallagher, oh, this guy is immense in midfield. Releases it first time to Mudryk in the left foot cross. It was going to find Sterling, I think. But my God, somehow, that is the luck that Mudryk needed. I wanted Mudryk to score against Arsenal. And what a finish. Yeah? What a finish for Mudryk. Look at the skill. Like, he dummied the goalkeeper. It's like, you think I'm going to cross to Sterling? Nah. Protect your back post, my guy. Protect your back post. That's what Mudryk can do. Goal of the season. Goal of the season right there. Of course he meant to do that. Of course he meant to do that. Now, this is what I'm used to, you know. Oh, Cole Palmer. Oh, I love this guy. I love this guy. Honestly, I love this kid, man. What's a goal? Not Mikhailo, but Michaelo Ultra Mudryk. I think so. Like, to have that skill, to be able to just, like, fool the goalkeeper. That disguised cross shot. I mean, what a player. Goal of the season right there. Jorginho was a penalty taker. Okay, what a goal. He didn't mean that. Nah, he meant that, my friend. He meant that today. See what I mean? Like, you guys, do not leave this chat. I don't care if you have to mute me. We are not jinxing this result today, yeah? Like I said, it's bigger than all of us right now. It is bigger than all of us right now. Stay on that chat. Mute me if you have to, but do not close it down, my friends. Okay, sloppy Cole, sloppy, but Cucurella is there. Support Jorginho, back post. Yes, Malo Gusto, well played. Fuck off. Gusto, 1v1 against Martinelli. What can Martinelli do? Takes him to the byline, cuts back again, as he's done all game. Yes, I mean, our fullbacks, we got some fullbacks in this game today. Look at that defending. Played Gusto. Played Gusto. Chelsea. Okay, now this game is ours to lose. I mean, if we somehow don't win this game, my God, I don't know. Okay, Rice. We're relying upon Declan Rice to get inside the box, fair enough. Martinelli forcing deep crosses to who? And Coral deals with that every day. And Gallagher's there to win the second ball. Caicedo wins the third one. Good play. Yes, Cole. Come on, wake up. Gallagher's there. Fully on alert. Enzo Fernandez. Yep. Arsenal playing it wides. Saka, Cucurella's there eating the yards up. Oh, that's it. That's what that little silly thing that Cuckoo does sometimes. But again, you know, it's fair that he gets dribble past at least once. But like, that little stuff right there. Okay, Arsenal now are forcing the agenda. 2-0 down away from home. Yes, well blocked by Mudryk. Enzo protects that well. Mudryk on the counter-attack. Will he get taken out? Not yet. But Sterling's there shielding the ball against Tomiyasu. That's yours, Raheem. Come on, ref. Come on, referee. What's going on there? Change the score, bro. Yes, I need to. Shit, I hate that I keep forgetting that nonsense. Every time I forget that. I mean, that's how you guys know that I'm fully invested in this game. Okay. Arsenal struggling to do anything through the middle. Yep. Okay, back to Tomiyasu. Jorginho with the airiest, floatiest cross that puts pressure on Arsenal. And Caicedo. Oh, Caicedo. Close him down, Silva. Show him up. Show him up. Show him up. Oh. Good. I mean, that's one thing I love about Thiago Silva is how you just like, he stands so strong. Like, you know, a lot of defenders, like, they'll turn their back and you'll see certain like goals get deflected into their goal, but Silva stays strong and sturdy. He makes sure that he opens his body up to keep that surface area as big as humanly possible. That's that 39 years of experience right there. Oh, yes. Sanchez alert for that one. Yes, White up against Palmer. And then, see, okay, so White just pushed Sanchez then. That's what happened there. That's why I was a bit pissed off then. But Ben White just looks like, I don't know, like, just looking like some next, like, goblin right now. I'm not really understanding it. Yeah, push him. Ben White trying to start. Hey, Palmer, are they beefing? Ah, they're not. Not yet. Not in our books, man. Hey! Mudryk with the goal of the season right there. Let's see it again, boys. Look at that skill. Oh, what a goal. What a player. Okay, liking our iron defense shield. Yes, S-Joss, 100%. This is a serious defense. Raya with this Kepa moment, finally. You know, I can't believe I allow Babs to have Raya in goal over Sanchez. Like, but you see Sanchez conceding a nonsense goal like that? Absolutely not. Get the third goal, yes. Arsenal got tall players, they do. Mob Force. I think Nini doesn't like Ben White. I don't know why he's a victim of all my negativity right now, but I just think it's a stupid haircut. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, Ben White. Yep. Okay, cool. Let me put on the Sofa Score stats in the background. Let's see what the player ratings are saying right now at this point in time. Quick, so I can get back to the game. Mikhailo, yes, of course. His player rating has got up now that he's good. Already makes sense. Gusto, yes, Malo. Carry that ball forward, Gusto. Gusto, bro. Like, just take it forward sometimes, man. Martinelli up against Caicedo. Shows it to the byline. Yes, Caicedo, well played. He had to protect Gusto then. You know, made a little sloppy error. Another corner to Arsenal. I don't like the frequency of corners we're giving away to the team that's one of the best corner teams in the league so far. So we're playing with fire a little bit. Yes, Sanchez. They're trying to put pressure on Sanchez. All the big guys in the 6-yard box. But we got this. Oh! Hey! Oh, shut up, Tomiyasu. Shut up, man. Arsenal looking rattled right now, though. I was trying to say that's a handball, you beg. I mean, 2-0 up. I just felt like we could do something in this game today. And I'm very impressed so far. Very, I wouldn't even call this gutsy, like controlled aggression in this game. Oh, come on, Palmer! Oh! Ah, that was good goalkeeping, to be fair. Oh, Palmer, if there was ever a time to make a backheel pass, that was the time right there. But I don't blame him for trying to get that second goal. He deserves to. Now, can we score from a corner? I'm babes. You're babes. Sorry. 1 second, you boys. I'm back. Ah! Cole wasn't able to connect then. That's unlucky. Offsides. Thank God. I mean, that was a nice idea from Palmer then. Another Enzo back header. We're looking good right now. Do you think Sterling is the attacker most likely to leave in the summer? Bro, I think right now my focus is too much in this game to be thinking about hypothetical transfers, but maybe. Yes, thank you, Bay. Good Correa. Oh, second time Saka's got past him now. Oh, piss off, man. What is it? It's what I am here for, honestly. With the hairs, yep. Rah. I hate corners, yep. Palmer is very good at pressing, 100%. Oxen calling me babes, Nini. Sorry. I had to get a little re-up in the cup, so... I mean, that's the benefits of having a girlfriend, not gonna lie. That sounded hella sexist then, didn't it? Ooh. Let's forget that one, yeah? Come on, boys. This has been Arsenal's main threat. Like, Odegaard, I've not noticed it. I forgot he was on the field, to be fair with you. But set plays is all Arsenal have in this game so far. And we're rising to the occasion at the moment. So let's hope we continue this. Come on, boys. Odegaard, floaty. Oh, Sanchez just knocks out guys for nothing. But, yeah. I mean, if there's one player I kind of feel sorry for is Jesus, because, like, if you're playing up front in a game like this, you're just only going to get hit most times, right? Yep. Oh, ouch. That's going to hurt. Ooh. That is going to hurt. Oh, that hurts. Ooh. We came to play, boys. It's clicking, 100%. Dex, cancel, Nini. That's the benefits of having... Okay, so Arsenal strikers out. Is this the time for Havertz to come on? Now I'm curious, you guys. What's your opinions? Do you think Havertz should get booed? Or do you think we just act like normal human beings, respect him for what he did for us, and just kind of not make a big scene or deal out of things? That was a nice recovery from Raya, or Raya, whatever his name is, to be fair with you. That was a massive L. I think he's had a very poor game so far. His distribution has been in the muds, and I still don't know why I let Bavs have Raya in my combined 11 team. I think that was an absolute mistake. Getting exposed right now. I think Sanchez is looking a lot better than this guy. Come on, you Blues. Come on, you Blues. Yes, by the way, love this channel, respects. Thank you, Sheldon. Appreciate that. Obviously, sorry, you guys, that I've kind of been inactive. I was away on holiday. I wasn't bothering with the base. So, we had a very good time. Not a sexy time. No, I'm joking. I can't be talking like that. But it was a good time. It was a good time. It was a much needed time, to be fair with you. But I did miss making videos. So, I'm ready to come back and start smashing it out the park again, to be honest with you. But, right now, we continue play. Enzo's dropped to the left channel. Who's he found? Come on, Enzo switch ball. Yes, I love those switch balls. That wasn't the one though. But it was a good idea because Sterling was free then. I feel for the wingers a little bit because it's one of those games where you're not going to have as much joy in terms of attacking. Like, you know, the shift you put in for the team, you know, the space you close down, the runs you follow, you know, they're the important things in a game like this today. So right now we're a team that's still learning to win, if you know what I mean. We're still learning to, you know, like find ourselves again in the league and find ourselves again with the rest of the big boys, because we haven't been part of the conversation for a while now. So a performance like this makes teams realize, listen, this is what Chelsea Football Club are about. You know, we make things difficult, we make things hard, we're incisive, we're aggressive, you know, we're tactically strong and astute. And I think so far Arsenal can't react. I mean, no shots on target in this whole game so far. Long may that continue. Every goal we've got, we force it. And again, Conor Gallagher there, winning this. Look at the pressures from this guy, honestly. Like, this Conor Gallagher is really, really, really growing in my books now. I mean, you could really argue that he is playing better at times than Caicedo and Enzo. I mean, you could argue that. Outside moments of like quality, overall performance, Conor Gallagher right now is one of the most important guys in the team. Gusto, Caicedo, back to Gusto. Nice, we keep the ball a little bit now. Oh, fucking hell, Silva, did we have to play it backwards, bro? Oh. Sanchez finds, he tries to play the ball over the top to find Sterling, but it's too ambitious. And because Silva, like, did he have to play that pass backwards? Like, Cole was right there. Rice. Back to Saka. Saka plays it back to White. Back to Saliba. I'm sure there's going to be like this Arsenal Twitter account that's like, oh, Saliba had like 95% passes and 100 passes played today. And you know what I mean? Like, judging the game of stats. But he's done nothing on the ball, really. Yes, Gusto, hold your man up, hold your man up, hold your man up. Yes. Good defending, Cucurella. I mean, that's all Martinelli's reduced to right now. Like, he can't really dribble past Gusto. He's literally creating shots, creating space now to force the cross in the box. Okay, Mudryk is off. Nico Jackson coming on. Okay, well played. This is a substitution that I like now. Having Jackson now in the transition, he'll offer us something a bit different. But I think this is a little bit of fortune that Bakalo needed. He had to score against Arsenal too. Absolute shameless celebration. Shameless celebration. But we're here for it today, my friends. Well done, Mudryk. Okay, Nico. That's yours, Nico. Defend that near post, my guy. That's ours. Oh, flipping hell. Oh, that was close. That was close. But Koval, what reading? To be in that position then, that was some great defending by Koval then. And to force Arsenal back too, well played. Yes, Koval played. Like, this guy does not play like he's, 20 years old. And now Raheem Sterling's on the counter-attack. Can he find Nico? Oh, Nico, please, Nico. Ah, shit. Oh, that's unlucky. That is unlucky. Like, your first proper touch and you're like 1v1. That is not as easy. Ah. Yes, yours, Cucurella. Enzo's doubling up, but now space back to Jorginho. Plays it back to Saka. Well intercepted by Thiago Silva. The game is opening up a tiny bit right now. We have to still keep our shape. Arsenal are really playing really high now. Martinelli 1v1 against Gusto. Yes, Gusto played. First touch layer from Jackson to find Palmer. Palmer just got caught in a few minds then. That's ours. Pochettino. I like that moment then. I like seeing that from Poch. Okay, Nketiah and Smith Rowe. I'll be honest, like when I found out like Smith Rowe was a possible option that we could look to in this window, I was fuming, to be honest with you. I was like, what nonsense am I actually reading right now? But thank God that wasn't the case. Anyway, Jesus, I think he's got beaten up enough times in this game. Jorginho is off too. I think Arsenal realised that he's done nothing for us and he has been working in our favour. So Arsenal are throwing things at us right now. This is a very offensive team. I think Rice will be in the middle. Back in a deeper position right now. And I do rate Nketiah. Oh, what a pass from fucking Sanchez. My God. He's released Gusto. Plays it back to Palmer. Palmer. Oh, he's carrying Palmer. Well played, Palmer. Unlucky. He should have released it to Gusto, to be fair. He should have just played the pass then. But he's feeling confident right now, which is good. But this moment here, Sterling. They're showing a little replay. I just felt like he overhit it a little bit to Jackson. It was like that pass should have been like a little like clipped, like death type of pass, right? I could see what Nico was trying to do then, like skip around the keeper, but the angles were all closed off then for that moment. So not really ideal. Okay, but that was a super pass earlier from Sanchez then. Anyway, Cole was on the ball. Who's he found? Squares it left to Cucurella. Back to Enzo. Enzo, first time to flip in Connor. Yes, back to Corwall. Silva. Palmer's on the right hand side now. Who's he found? Switch ball. And he tries to play a very ambitious pass to Sterling. And Sterling somehow wins that. Connor's there on the recovery. Cucurella. One of the few times he's been this high up the field. Oh shit! Oh, I love the idea then from Nico to just like lay off Sterling then. That was a very nice idea. Very unlucky. But another nice, we've produced like a few like free-flowing counter-attacking moves. And Palmer. Nice little reverse ball then. Enzo, first touch back to Connor. Connor powers away, but Rice just wins that encounter then. But look, we're pressing them now. Look, Connor, yes, Connor. He wins it off Rice. Okay, I think Cole Palmer, he wants to get that second goal. I think he is feeling himself in this game. He's being a bit more ambitious though at times. Which, listen, he's young, you want to see that. But he's feeling confident. And what a tackle from Cucurella. Oh, Ref, man. Oh. Yellow card. Are you serious? Tell him to calm down. How is that a yellow, ref? Oh, ref, man. I have to see the replays, boys. I mean, yellow card for that. Fair enough. Cole is the best centre-back in the PL now. We keep passing back, putting in on... Bro, unnecessary danger. Let's not panic that much, my guy. Yes, Connor. Oh, Connor today. What a midfield performance from this guy. He just keeps the flow and tempo of our game going so good. Like, Connor plays at such a high tempo. So when people criticize his like involvements, I'm just like, bro, you're not paying attention. It's the idea of Connor you're thinking about, and you're not looking at the reality of what this guy actually does. And Sterling, a nice idea then, give and go. But now we are keeping the ball. Silva, who does he finds? Plays it wide to find Palmer. First time back into Gusto's path. Gusto tries to shake his man off, and Martinelli can't really do that. Plays it back to Sanchez. Okay, that's a nice little pass, and Silva then just making himself the passing option. And then Caicedo gets hacked then by Smith Rowe. But I think Cole Palmer, yeah, I think the guy's clear, to be fair. Gallagher over Rice, and man, I think he's showing that so far. What are the what's SofaScore saying again? Very quickly, very quickly. Lineups. I think Rice has had a bit of a quiet game. Of course, Connor, our captain, is going to be there. I mean, look at the ground this guy's covering. Top player. Look at Connor. Like, the guy is one of the most balanced mids in the Prem right now. Are you guys seeing the stats on screen? Do I have to even read? Do I have to announce them? You know, if all these naysayers are still talking about Connor as if like he's a shit player that lets us down, like, you need to wake up and smell the coffee right now, because it's actually starting to piss me off a little bit. You see, 4 key passes. 4 key passes. Come on. Like, every game, he has at least 1 to 3 key passes. 4 is the most he's had in a game. And the guy's a big game player. Are we forgetting what he did at Crystal Palace against City and co? Like, come on. This is, people need to wake the hell up now. It's just getting annoying. Like, if people say you don't rate Gallagher, like, that's like a litmus test to let me know if you know the game. Because, like, you have to not be that, like, you can't take things that personal when it comes to assessing players personally. You know what I mean? It can't be that personal. Like, if you know the game, you can assess the actions fairly. You know what I mean? If you can assess the actions fairly, regardless of who the player is, then it means you know ball. But fucking Raheem, that was nice play. Wow. The ball was glued to his feet then, but oh shit, okay. It went out. But look at Connor there. Look, ground duels, the involvements. You know, interceptions, tackles, ground covers. I mean, this guy's our captain right now, leading by example. Anyway, Palmer, he doesn't slack off defensively, doubling up alongside Gusto, forces the pass backwards now to Rice. Gabriel's pushed up. Oh, Connor! Bro, Connor is like giving peak. I'm not going to say Kante. Kante is the absolute levels. But you know who Connor fucking reminds me of? Yeah? Arturo Vidal. Gallagher is giving me peak Vidal right now. Gallagher is like our Vidal in midfield. I need to tweet that shit right now. I'm sorry. Vidal. What? Gallagher is our Arturo Vidal. I've been trying to think what energy is Gallagher giving me these days? It's Arturo Vidal. You know, effective in all phases of the game, all areas of the field. Mentality monster. Oh, played Silva. What a classy ass tackle. Nice camera work from the cameraman then. Just so I can see that. Clip ball over the top. Finds Nico. Chest control unlucky, but Enzo's there to sweep up. Travella outside boot to Gallagher. Gallagher only ever plays 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touches max. The funny thing is, we used to say Poch couldn't beat the big teams. Now it's the opposite. Hey, bro, let's listen. We have a few more minutes to go. Let's try and clock a few more heads first before we start saying that about Pochettino. But against Liverpool, promising. I thought even pre-season against Brighton looked good. Newcastle looked good. It's promising. Oh, well played, boys. Well played. Caicedo plays it back to Gusto. He carries this one. Little back heel to find Connor. 1 touch again to Caicedo, who sprays it wide to find Kukuea. Come on, Cuckoo. Who's he found? Head up. Oh, unlucky. But at the same time, though, like, the fact that I have to make a comparison with Gallagher and Vidal, like, you always have to compare, like, an English guy to, like, a foreign guy to, like, get the levels right. It is what it is. But anyway, listen, let's not slip up. 2-0 up. You know, let's hope we can try and keep a clean sheet today. That's what I want to see. And fucking hell, Sanchez, what the fuck was that? Oh, are you serious? Are you serious, man? Are you actually serious? What? Nah, bro, I'm actually confused. I'm confused right now. What? Nah, I'm confused. How can I just make that comment? How can I make that comment and 0.1 seconds later, we've conceded a goal? What? Fucking hell, Sanchez, finally, we've got punished from a sloppy Sanchez pass. Oh my God, what the fuck was that? What the hell was that? The timing of my words I had to use, I feel like I jinxed us then. I don't know. How can I make that comment and then like a nanosecond later, and it's 2-1 now? Oh my Lord, man. See what I mean? Like, let's not get too cocky and carried away about, oh, you know, we can beat all the big teams now. Let's get past this game first, yeah? Oh, my God, what a stupid goal to concede. Bro, are you guys like as bamboozled as I am? Are you guys as like kerfuffled as I am? What? See what I mean by the mistakes? Like, we are our own worst enemies sometimes. My only saving grace now is that now that Arsenal have something to fight for, will Arsenal take more risks? And can we just create that one counter-attacking moment to get past them? Can we do that? Fucking hell, man. What a stupid goal to concede. That makes no sense. But I guess that shows you the pressure, right? Like, this is a high-pressure game. And one small mistake can have the biggest ramifications. Sanchez, what a sloppy, like... Anyway, Sterling on the left-hand side. He's running at his man and Ben right. Yes, he's cutting inside. He's inside the box. But no one's on the far post then. Going out for a corner. Okay. Yes, Crypto Anonymous. I did predict a 2-1 win. Obviously, I'd rather win 3-4. But I did predict 2-1. I did feel like we could do something. And I did feel like if the game in my head would go like we would Leeds and Arsenal would like give us a nervy end to the game. So I'm still quite nervous. Come on, Enzo, please, bro. Like, good quality. Ideally, I want to win this game 3-1. Ideally, I want to win this game 3-1. Enzo, shit. Finds Cole Palmer. Come on, Cole Jermaine Palmer. Yes. Finds it back to Gusto. Ah, that's not the play. That is not the play, man. I think that if I'm Pochettino, I am wasting as much time as possible with the subs I make. I'm going to waste time. I'm going to bring on Leslie. I'm going to bring on... who else do we have to bring on? I don't know if Disasi and Co can even play yet, to be fair with you. And I don't want to change the back line right now, so no. Yes, been that, boys. Played. But it's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call to not get complacent now. Like, I'm honestly, like, it's really annoying how sloppy that goal was that we conceded. It's like... Oh, that just is really like frustrated me. Like, Arsenal have done nothing this game, and we gifted a stupid moment. It was a nice thinking from Declan Rice, to be fair with you, but come on. Okay, Reece James is coming on. Okay, good. Reece James, Leslie comes on later. Good. That's what I want to see now. I wonder if Cole Palmer comes off. Do you think he will? Do you think he might move like Gusto further up? Or is that a bit too negative to do something like that? Or is the plan to make it like a back five? But sometimes with the back five shit, I think you invite unnecessary pressure that you don't have to, you know? Like, is it worth taking off a midfield player? To like maybe you take off Enzo and you bring on Reece James. And then maybe you play Reece as like a third centre-back. I just think that when there's a nice rhythm with the centre-backs already... You're disrupting things by bringing on an additional defender. Oh, well played, Enzo. Come on, Connor. Oh, unlucky. He tries to find flipping Enzo Fernandez then. Back to Caicedo. Caicedo back to Gusto. We're trying to force Arsenal onto us a bit more. Quickly released by Silva to find Cole. Cole left foot, what a ball over the top to find Sterling. That's what we're looking for. Can he win the corner? Unlucky, unlucky. Okay. Alright, it's a double one then. So Palmer and Gusto, sorry you guys, I'm just burping like a dickhead right now, but I'm guessing Madueke and James come on for Palmer and Gusto, right? Oh, Sterling. Okay. All right, cool. So Palmer is not leaving this field then. Good. Raheem. Very good shift for the team today from Raheem. And I like that he graciously accepted defeat and not taking the penalty then. Like, goods. Well played, Raheem. You know what? Noni is such a confident dribbler. Like, Noni is... You know, when he's 1v1 against his man, I feel like most times he will get past him. Okay, so, alright, so Palmer is coming off. Does that mean Gusto maybe plays higher up? Or is it going to be like 3 at the back now? Like, you know, 3-5-2 type of shit right now. I mean, you guys heard my thoughts about maybe disrupting the defensive shape. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, or maybe Gallagher just moves further forward then. Maybe that's what's going to happen. Okay, but we've got 2 big players who came on, so let's hope that they help us here. Saka. Yo, sorry you guys. I just needed a bit of time to just process that equalizer then, not gonna lie. Obviously it's the game. Obviously I'm being a bit of a pussy right now, I know, but just had to process that equalizer for a bit. Yeah, sorry you guys. Sorry, I'm just being hella silent right now. I'm being hella awkward. Slow crescendo, appreciate the super chat, man. You're gonna upload a silent reaction. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. Honestly. So disappointed. So disappointed. Like the manner of conceding both goals. Wow, it's crazy. It's kind of lost for words. Like both goals they scored just from nothing moments. Like that too. Like wow, it's crazy. Really, really is crazy. From absolute nothing. Even the second goal too, like I find it interesting though that Arsenal have got back in this game from giving up possession in a little bit. They were the ones sitting back a bit more. Did the subs on Pochettino just like affect the team's confidence? You're taking off your confidence guy in Palmer. You're bringing on Reece James to do what? Really, you know? You don't even have Tomiyasu on the field. It's against Trossard. You know, it kind of feels like overkill now, right? Like if it was like the final few moments, I get it. But there was still like another 50 minutes to go. Moments like this here is... I just, yeah, honestly, I really don't even know what to say at this point. Yo, super chats. Appreciate the super chats, my guys, honestly. Firas B. Nini, do you think when we were up 2-0 in the second half, should we have taken out Sterling to bring on another centre-back? I think the overall management from 2-0 by Poch was poor. What do you think? I think it's definitely hindsight speaking, but did the subs really help too much? I feel like Cole Palmer was doing really well in terms of like, you know, being that link player to try and like release guys wide on the right hand sides. He was feeling quite confident too. I feel like Nico Jackson is kind of on the periphery at this moment. Not really had much support at all, to be fair with you. You know, having both Reece and Gusto on, moments like this, you're not really seeing the utility behind that move right now. You know, there's no Martinelli, there's no nothing else. I don't know, maybe the game management could have been a bit better from Pochettino. Obviously, what can you do when Sanchez is making a mistake like that? To be fair with you, he has been teasing us with this mistake in him for a while. You know, once a game, he makes like 1 or 2 bad backwards passes. Was that really enough to rattle the team like that? I don't know. Obviously, taking off Palmer, taking off Sterling, to instantly concede. You know, it felt like the team collectively went to sleep. I feel like the players have to take some responsibility too. It's not just Pochettino. I think when stoppage time was being played, with the subs being made, the reactions were kind of slow. It wasn't good enough, to be honest with you. Crazy. Like, to have this much control in the game, all this effort, and then a few moments of the space of like, what, less than 10 minutes and you know, to get a draw is... I mean, I said it would go 2 ways, right? I said it would be a 2-1 win, and I also said that it would be a draw, but it would be a disappointing one where it would feel like it's a defeat. And for me, it's 1 point gain, but it feels like a defeat, I'm not going to lie. Because we lost control, we blew it, we ruined things, and I think it was collective from the manager, but some of the subs being made, and I think the players too falling asleep like that. I mean, you know, Trossard only came in the field himself too, right? It's disappointing, not gonna lie. Game over now, 2-2. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this. I'm feeling disappointed. We blew the game, we ruined it for ourselves. Slow crescendo thumbnail. A lion chucking 2 points into a bin. I mean, that could be it. I think so. I think this draw feels like a defeat. But yeah, you guys, I need to try and just find some energy for this review right now. And I mean, this is why I was saying I don't want to get too carried away or cocky, you know. Because I know we are 2-0 up, controlling the game for a long time. But I was like, until I get to the 90th minute, I don't want to say shit, to be honest with you. And when I make that comment, Sanchez makes that howler, and obviously there's positives to take as always. I mean, there's always fucking positives. Even when we lose games, there's positives to take, right? But nah, I just felt like this was the statement win we needed, and I think, I don't know, man, it feels like a defeat to me a little bit, not gonna lie. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the stream with me. Thank you for the love, the super chats, support, for enjoying the content, all that good stuff. I'm going to start cracking on now with the review. Make sure you guys stay tuned in the next 30 minutes.